く聞いて私の真似してください。けど拍手は最後まで取っといてね。えいよ。Let me introduce myself, the one and only Dice Demon. Penny for your thoughts, kids, and I don't really need them. Since I showed up, the universe been calling. Tell me, sunshine, you got a dream. Yup, sideshow, cut a psycho. Be the Ichiban Saikuni psycho. When the night's rose, where the mind goes, is a place of a twisted design. Those who oppose me obviously burn for eternity. Kidding, I'm totally fine. Hypocrites saying I'm crossing a line. Honestly promising you that I'm trying. Hate Saturday, Choto Mate, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Snap this wretched world in half and kill all of your friends' day. Doping kills the mental strain. Cross my heart, but hope is pain. Stick a nail in your brain. Already said it was insane and salty like Osenbei. Keep it Ishokenmei. Rap the key together. Ikemenじゃないごめんね。Comprende? Second thoughts, pretty boy, none you got shit to spit or say. 質問がある神様誰？皆様 follow me, hold your applause. Cast down from heaven. Basically, I'm God, number one realist hater of all. 100% guarantee. Everybody, kick out the famous names. They're uninspired. No doubt you feel the same. I'm sick and tired. Fuck with the game, screw the cash and the fame. I just want you to wanna be like me. Naturally, let's go down the list of every lyricist I hate. All these whiny dissing pricks been trying to kick the record straight. Penning rhymes without a thought about the planet and state. Caught up wasting precious time undermining the competition. Wait, I need 2 syllables. Fuck it'll use fucking again. These lyrical gaps easily fillable, unkillable. Baka baka shameless. Sophia, real smooth soccer looking fake ass MC slam shakalaka. Okay, see I ain't lying, I ain't trying to complain, but I'm dying to know way all these new wave cowards drop the same. Listen, I know that you ain't trying to be boring, but is this ASMR or what? I'm sorry for snoring. Dedicated, hypnotizing. Do I fill you with disgust? Is it really so surprising that there's no one that I trust? Nope. Teach and whine about the bitch and whiners. It's how I adjust. Cynical, hypocritical, full of hatred. Aren't you jealous? Need a song to follow me. Hold your applause. Cast down from heaven. Basically, I'm not number one realist hater of all. 100% guarantee. Everybody, kick out the famous names. They're uninspired. No doubt you feel the same. I'm sick and tired. Fuck with the game, screw the cash and the fame. I just want you to wanna be like me. Naturally, Minasama have I got you on the spot full of myself. Cause I'm all that I've got. Fakest and shadiest failure of all. 100% guarantee. Everybody, kick out the famous names. They're uninspired. No doubt you feel the same. I'm sick and tired. Fuck with the game, screw the cash and the fame. I just want you to wanna be like me. Naturally, hey. I'll break it down now. Everybody, I wanna be. Basically, I'm God, number one realist hater of all. 100% guarantee. Everybody, kick out the famous names. They're uninspired. No doubt you feel the same. We're sick and tired. Fuck with the game, screw the cash and the fame. I just want you to wanna be like me. I just want you to wanna be like me. But really, you don't wanna be like me. Tiny P. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Today's small talk, cover all the bases. Hey kids, stay awake, off to the races. Skip the books and go back to the basics. Get ready, get set, get creative. Yeah, you're gonna make it, but take it to mind. Thinking that you're all that, get to hell that time and time again. Now and then, sucking on the grade. If you want straight A's in the streets, then it better stay sway into the beat or rinse and repeat. Even if you don't succeed at first, take it from me. If the stakes are high, then don't sweat it. Still gotta shoot for that extra credit. You gotta stay persistent and stay on cue. With the mind wide open, no stopping you. Say do what you wanna do. If you can't decide on the right path, run it, say two.
光へ憧れてた日の僕に特に奏でるんだって教えてあげるための曲どかしてしまいそうな夜気づかされた日の君にどうか悲しまないでって伝えてあげるための曲黙れません歩きはファン軽くでさいまずanyone else that's what I wanna say 我々は先生
We are sensei.
Sensei different
Trying to find the sun, won't you shine my way? It's fine, just unwind in the moment. I don't really mind that today I'm not riding any wave. It's not wrong, it's favor floating along. Yet even so, like any other dream, you crave tomorrows. And colored words find strength in sorrow. Still young, still in some, still like you, waiting for a chance at a dream come true. Navigating methods, what's the best one? Teach a figure of speech when you're trying to be one. Everyone's saying that it can't be done, but that's the reason we'll sing for you. Lesson for you. And in this cat's on its own, you're gonna be alright. I believe in it first, you'll succeed. Try again. Sonic comets falling day and night. An alternative lesson for you.
他の誰かのせいにすん名前の可能性星へ願うより己に誓うより
Choose my day, you must well fly away. So chase destiny, don't delay. You can't face the rest of this journey, say and die. So raise your hands up to the sky. No time to be questioning. And make it, yes you can. I'll say it again so you understand the right. You can be anything if only you try. Come on.
Alternative lesson for you. Ooh, ah. I warmed up my voice a lot earlier this morning, and it did not sound like this, so it's good that it does. Hello, Pixel. I am back. You're sounding so much better. Oh, that day I sent out that video, it got far worse. It got far worse. It sounded like I was at death's door. I slightly feel like I'm at death's door though. Fire! Hello! Hi Yuma, hope you're doing good. Just wanted to let you know that I hope you're still streaming 3 more years because I just turned 15 and I will not stay for a stream because I know I'm not allowed. That's okay, Fire. I'm glad that you came to check up on me. I'm glad to see that I still have your support. I can't wait to see you again in 3 years, buddy. You have a good rest of your day. Oh. But I guess I should probably jump into things right away. We got a lot to catch up on. We got a lot to cover. Oh, hello everybody. I am your interdimensional cute boy Yuma, here to give you love and support all the way through. Of course, bye everyone. Goodbye, Fire. Oh. Spaced out, chasing down every pretty of you thoughts. Blah. Days are gone, the pressure's on. Be another legendary stray. I won't die. I won't ever die. Even when the universe tries to take me down, I shall return. I don't know if it's very apparent. I can hear it in my own voice. It's all in my nose right now. It's right here in my sinuses. Ooh. Oh, it feels like my sinuses are swollen. They're like pressing up against each other. It's so gross. But Yuma, where have you been? What the fuck? You just disappeared out of nowhere around Christmas. See, I was gonna take the holiday off just for a little bit. I was gonna take the 2 weeks off. We were supposed to have. That was like the last time I streamed, wasn't it? Yeah, right before Christmas. It was one of the last times we streamed. The 11th. Oh my god, it's been over a month. The plan was to take the week of Christmas and then the week of New Year's off to do things with friends and family and all that junk. But then after New Year's, I woke up one day coughing, unable to stop, unable to really breathe because I was coughing so much. Also, let me know if stream is lagging at any given point in time because I'm trying something. See, the problem that we had with the last couple of streams was, what was it? They were lagging because of game, right? Okay, but it's running smooth right now. Okay, good, 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 yeah. Yeah, because the last couple of streams, especially during ZA, which pissed me off because I was like, this is like one of the only other game series that we like fully play through. And it's so fucking scuffed. I hate it. Like the entire latter half of the Corbeau fight and everything that happened after the Corbeau fight during that stream, just you can't even watch it. So I'm also recording what's going on in OBS at the same given point in time. That way also I can just upload directly to YouTube without all of the DMC cuts and stuff. So if one of Demon Dice's songs gets copyrighted, at least YouTube can copyright it instead of Twitch copyrighting it and then taking out my voice completely. So that's something that's happening right now. I tried to contact my internet provider, but there was nothing they could really do to assist me because it's their fault for why my internet upload speed would be kind of sucky at the moment. And it kind of was what I was thinking of. It's due to our cold weather and all of the fiber optic lines that have to, like, transfer information all the way from Sioux Falls all the way to Yuma's location, which is a very, very, very long distance. So it's annoying. If South Dakota was just a little bit more populated. Oh, you can kind of hear the sickness in my voice when I start talking quietly. Oh, that's dumb. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. I asked for more upload speed and they're just like, oh, that's not gonna help your streams at all. And I was like, what do you mean it's not gonna help my streams? And they're like, it's more or less that our fiber optics are not optimized for the weather conditions at this point in time. And I was like, why aren't they optimized for the weather conditions? We know what the weather's like in this stupid state. We should have it optimized. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue about it. I'm not gonna get upset about it. I'm just like, fine, I'll figure it out on my own. So hopefully this is a way that I can figure it out. So right now I am streaming and recording at the same time. I don't know what that's gonna do for my PC personally, but we'll figure that out after today. I also want to test and see if this does work, because Scorn is going to be the next game that we play, but I didn't want to play Scorn right away because I didn't want it to also be scuffed, and then it just is a completely frustrating experience for both you guys and myself. So that happened during my little month hiatus as well. What also happened is my voice decided to leave me. For some reason, I woke up, like I said, and I was coughing, and I couldn't stop coughing. I don't know what it was. And I was just like, oh, it's probably just a really bad cough. It'll probably go away in a couple of days. Shouldn't stream so I can save my voice. Like, I couldn't talk. You heard me in the one video. It was far worse a couple of days throughout the week prior and the week after. Sunshine was making fun of me a lot, saying that I sounded like a prepubescent little boy going through puberty all over again. I couldn't sing, I couldn't talk, my voice only reached a certain level of pitch. It was terrible, it was awful. I had to learn at work to just keep my mouth shut, which was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Like, not being able to sing is one thing, but having my throat physically hurt itself whenever I would try to reach any sort of higher octave was something I was not aware that my body was capable of. And it was a roller coaster. So I would be sitting there working on like an order or something, and a song would come on that I would like, and I'd be like, oh yeah, and I'm start singing. I'm like, it was bad. So then, you know, the week goes by and I still have this cough, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? I guess I'll go get cough drops. That's gonna at least help the cough, because there was one night I had a coughing fit to the point where I couldn't breathe and my eyes started watering, and I felt this pain in my chest that was probably worth me going to the doctor for, but I'm a stubborn little idiot that's just like, my mom's a nurse. I know what's going on. It should be fine. So I wake up, or I get up at like 10 o'clock at night. I walk over to the nearest convenience store, and I buy myself some cough drops, and the one person at the register is just like, damn, you don't sound good, are you sick? And I'm like, no, my throat just decided to give out. I don't feel sick, I don't have any like illness about me, it's just my throat. That's all that it was. I wasn't sick, it was just my throat was all scratched up for some reason. So I get home, I pop a cough drop, and I'm like, this isn't working. This is soothing, but it's not like stopping the cough, and it's not working. So I didn't know what to do then after that. So I was like, fine, I'll the next time I go to work, I know we have some like cold flu and sore throat meds and stuff. So I bought a couple of that. I popped those. All we had at the moment in time was the NyQuil kind of type. So me at like 8 o'clock in the morning, I pop in a NyQuil, and I'm just like, okay, usually the sleepy drugs don't work on Yuma, so it should be fine. Nope. It did help the symptoms for a little bit, but then I started getting tired. And then I got home after work that day and I fell asleep. This is part of the fact that I started falling asleep at work for almost 8 hours is part of my whole dilemma over this last couple of weeks as well. So I get home and I fall asleep and I wake up. So I get home at like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I wake up at like 8 o'clock at night. Or 8:30, I don't remember when, but I'm just like, damn, I didn't have lunch, I didn't have dinner, I just passed the fuck out, what the hell? So I wake up, and I messaged Sunshine, and I was like, dude, I just passed out, it was terrible. Hydrate, I don't have water, fuck, give me a sec. Hello, Bubby. I was going to say hi to you, Pixel. Hi, Pixel. Did I even say my intro? Oh, and I didn't even do the thing that Sunshine recommended. I can feel my voice going again. It's okay. It's all gonna be worth it. I need to get back to streaming. I have such big ambitions for this year. So many big ambitions. I'm ambitious. Zealous even. I'm always zealous though, so what's the difference with that, right? Bumblebee. We have what? Okay, I have water. No, I didn't say hi to you guys. Fuck. Did I even do my intro? No, I did my intro, but I didn't say hi. Hello, Pixel. Hello, Poppy. How you guys doing? Is it actually snowing in the south? I actually saw that one of my friends who moved to Texas said that she was getting snow too. That's impressive. That's the other thing that happened. It wasn't Christmas or New Year's, but it was almost about the same time I was getting sick. I don't want to say that I got sick. My throat got sore. Yup, everything but Florida, I think. Poor Pem. Pem's never gonna get his snow. That's so weird. Now the south is south. I barely even got rain. Aww. We've been having snow all over this season. This season has been, it's been a back and forth between super cold and super warm, which I think might have been what happened to my throat. I like to take walks, and I like to take walks at night sometimes, so I think that's what killed my throat. So between it being like 50 degrees and then like negative 12 every other week, yeah, I think that would do it. I did take the hydrate though. Let me reset myself. What the hell is going on? My model is being funky. Look directly at my not at my camera, at my screen. Also, if you haven't noticed, a lot of things have changed. You no longer have archive data, you have credits. It is credits now. And Pixel, if you look at your little badge, you can see I've updated the badges too for subs. I have ambitions, but we'll get to that in a bit. Where was I in my story? What was the last thing I was talking about? I have to tell this story so you guys know where I've been over the last month. And the fact that it's only been a fucking month pisses me off. It's felt so much longer than just a month. I feel like I've been in the dredges of, like, the underworld for an eternity. Golden heart? Well, I think it's orange. But yes. Oh yeah, that's the orange one. There are certain colors, and the colors will come into, will be important in a bit. The cold at least has been very nice, but I can't deny that I'm mad about the forecast saying we get more than rain than we did. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know if the offline screen is new, or not, but it's the first time I've seen it. It was cute. Yes, it is new. Like I said, I'll get to that in a bit. I spent a lot of money today that I really didn't need to. But I did because I'm gonna be pushing for things. I wish I could drive places. I'm locked in my house. You're locked in your home? Is it that bad? Oh, yeah, because you guys aren't fit for snow. Here's me thinking, it's just like, why would you guys not be able to go outside when it's snowy? Like, it's perfectly fine. Nah, you ain't got rocks, you ain't got dirt, you ain't got sand, you ain't fit for that. Yeah, you want it all the time, but you don't have the ability to do so. My car can't drive on the snow ice road. Yeah, no, you can't. Don't do that. It'd be really bad if you did. Most of the people up here can't even drive on the snowy ice road. I want it not on the road. No, I get that. Me too. Delivering while it's icy and snowy, or when it gets super foggy and stuff, and there's like snow and stuff on the ground, or oh my gosh, I hate it so much. Winter sucks. It's so pretty. It really is, but it fucking blows. It could blow me. Just buy a snowplow. Easy. Yeah, come on, guys. Put your tax dollars to good actual use. I say as all the construction in South Dakota is fucking pointless. Oh my gosh. That's a tangent to get into here in a little bit, too. Oh, that happened this last month, too, didn't it? Wow. 10 minutes here and I'm already horny. I'm always horny. I'm always boy horny. Pixel, I'm so sorry. You just gotta... What? Don't worry about it. I just need to be cuddled up, man. I've been watching a lot of Soul Mail. I've been watching this Soul Mail. I haven't been watching a lot of Soul Mail anime. But my watch list on Amazon now has been stocked up with Soul Mail anime that I'm not gonna be okay here in a couple of months. I know I won't be. There's been a handful of pileups already, and I ain't trying to be a part of that. Oh my gosh. That's my secret cap. I'm always boy horny. Some of the boys in this one anime are really cute. Anyway, I'll get to that in a bit. That is part of my whole spiel as well. I've had an adventure over this last month. So my cough has been bad. I told you guys about how I had the coughing fit. Oh, I remember. It was the NyQuil, and then I came in, took a nap until I took like a 5-hour nap. That's when this whole sleep schedule problem started happening then too. So on top of this, I already have like severe depression. We know this and stuff. Yuma's very anxious, very depressed. Still smiles and gets through his life as best he can. However, wintertime sucks because, seasonal depression is a big thing for a lot of people, not just me. But my depression gets really bad during the wintertime, and it's very apparent. So I try to be a little bit more, or this year, I've been trying to be a little bit more proactive about it and been trying to hang out with my friends a little bit more, mainly Sunshine. She's really the only one that I have. I'm trying to reach out to a couple of other people too, but we'll see if some of my plans with hanging out with friends works. I want to start a game night with my friends that I host in my apartment. They come over, we have a couple of drinks, and we play some board games or video games with each other and just have a good old time. Kind of harking back to my old grocery store days that we used to do that with, the grocery store crew. But I fall asleep for about 5.5 hours this one day, and my sleep schedule has not been the same since. For some reason, I keep coming home. I can't sleep at night. I already have insomnia, so I can't sleep at night. But I come home and I fall asleep after work. And then I'm awake at midnight until 2 a.m. in the morning. And I have to be up and ready at work at 4 a.m. in the morning. If not, sometimes on Wednesdays at 2 a.m. in the morning. And I'm like, oh, my sleep. And Sunshine's been watching this and just been like, you are not okay. Both of us, actually, for the last month have been having pretty off and on sleep. We'd have one day that was good, and then the next 6 days would be bad. But more recently, it's been getting better. So on top of not being able to talk and not being able to stream, so I can't help my depression in that sense. I'm tired now all the time, which is weird because I'm not irritable at work. Usually when I get tired, I get irritable at work, but I wasn't. Maybe I was just also so low charge battery that I was just like, I just can't. I'm just coasting through life. But wait, there's more. I don't want this to sound like a pity party. I'm just updating you guys. I don't want it to seem like Yuma just took a hiatus for nothing. No, it was just one event after another, and I didn't know what was happening. And it really did feel like I was gone for longer than I did. I'm really glad it was only a month, but still a month way too long. I've missed out on so many things. After that, the cough started getting better, and my voice started to slowly come back. That's when I sent out that message that I was like, oh, I'm going to stream again. Then that day, my throat started to really hurt again while I was talking. So I was like, all right, maybe I shouldn't. So I posted this and I was like, all right, I know I've been gone for just a little bit. I am, as you can hear, not okay. I'm going to do my best to heal, and I'm going to do my best to get better. Don't know when I'll be back, but I will be back. So then after that, my voice took another plummet, and that's when Sunshine and I were able to start hanging out a little bit, so my depression kick started going away a little bit more as well. Thank you for the keys. I give you one too. Mwah. Tumultuous shows. Hey everybody, are you feeling just a little ambitious? I'm really glad that I'm able to sing again. Oh, did we lag there for a second? It looked like we lagged there for a second. It popped up for stream, but don't worry, the VOD will be safe because I am, like I said, recording. So Sunshine and I were able to hang out for a little bit. We've been good about hanging out for the last couple, well, I guess the last 2 weeks, honestly. We've been, I feel like it's been a lot, though, so I'm trying to weed it back a little bit, which is why I started streaming again, because I was like, I am feeling better now. I should start streaming again. I'm not 100%, but I'm like 80, 85, maybe 83%. I'm there. I can do it. Just as long as I'm not overdoing it. Which, this stream might end up being a little bit shorter. I'm aiming for 2 hours. We probably will go a little bit longer because, you know, your boy like to yap. And I miss you guys, so. Clip that if you want. I don't think I'll ever say it like that again. Sinless deity, welcome in. Yeah, I was about to say, oh no, everything's running slow, but my frames are doing great. They only dropped a little bit there. Also, how has the Ring Fit stuff been? That was a good point. I almost skipped that part of the story, Pixel. I'll get to that. Remember when I was sickly once and realized I couldn't sing this song I had just recently gotten into because of the high notes? Yep, that's me. You want to hear me yippee? You want to hear me yippee? I'm pissed about it. Yippee. 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 It's so bad. I can't yippee. I can't do any high pitched shit. It's fucking terrible. But it's fine. I'll get back there. Welcome, Sinless Deity. Also, by the way, welcome in. Take a seat. It's gonna be a fun ride. I'm Yuma, your interdimensional cute boy. Take a seat on the couch. Grab a snack. Get cozy. We love you. I need to come up with something a little bit better to tell followers and stuff. Which is the point of this stream, by the way. We're gonna do some rehashing. I know I've rehashed a lot already, but a re-debut is coming up soon. When? I don't know. Later in the year, like quarter 3, quarter 4 is probably when we're gonna have a re-debut. So yeah. Komodo! Hello, Como! Hey, handsome. Hey, how are you? I need to actually start drinking water a little bit more now. Pixel brings up a good point, though. During my depression kick as well, I was like, Sunshine is going to the gym all the time. Ooh, my gosh, that was weird. Sunshine is going to the gym all the time. I need to keep up with her. What do? I'm gonna... I went trash. Hello. I hate calling. I love that you guys have these names. They're so cute and they're so adorable, and I'm sure that they have like deep meaning and stuff. I don't want to call you trash though. Hello, Iwin. How are you doing? It's been a little while since I've seen all you guys, but all the memories and stuff are coming back. Seeing all your beautiful faces. Oh, it's great. You make me concerned, Yuma. I should make you concerned, Dachi. You know me. I'm a very concerning individual. I am okay, though. Don't worry. Like, only over the... Like, my sickness started yesterday. My sinus stuff started yesterday. I have not actually felt sick until yesterday, when my sinuses just decided to explode. If you need to keep up with her, then just keep up with her. Yeah, I know. That's the idea. So I was like, I need to keep up with her. And I have this Ring Fit adventure that I bought like almost a year and a half ago. Haven't used it. And I know Pixel is a really big, I don't know if Pixel's a gym rat, but Pixel loves the gym just as much as Sunshine does. So I'm just like, Pixel's gonna love this. I'm gonna start this. And I played it, and it's actually really fun. Outside of, it's not like Wii Fit. It is like Wii Fit, but it's way different in the sense that it doesn't feel like a module. It feels like an actual, like, fitness game. Where you're playing a game, but you're also exercising at the same time. And the ring is so awesome to use. And, oh my gosh, the workout was also exhilarating. it really did work me out. Like, my legs were jelly at the end of the day. Or at the end of the, I think it was only an hour session that I did. My legs were jelly after doing squats and crunches and well, not like the crunches made my legs jelly, but lots of stuff made my legs jelly. And my body was sore for a little bit. And the stretches, oh my gosh, Pixel, it's so good. It does dynamic stretches for you in the beginning to get your blood like pumping and stuff, to get you ready to do the exercises. And then it does static stretches in the end to cool you off. It's so perfect. It's so perfect for a home workout. I could be considered one. Wait, you could be considered one? A motivation? Absolutely. It's been good. And working at the Burger Mines. Well, I don't work at a Burger Mine, but you too, huh? That's been my life as well, I have been just working a lot. Either working or I've just been sleeping, which sucks because I would get so ambitious to do things and then I would fall asleep while doing them and then wake up a couple hours later. Yuma hates that. I hate falling asleep when I'm trying to do something. So the Ring Fit, I did it once. I realized that it wasn't helping my coughing, so I put it off for a week. I need to pick it up once my sinuses feel better. I need to pick it up again, because I really did have a lot of fun with it, and I really did love it. Come on, stream, work with me. Nightbot's picture isn't still coming up. I know I can be seen right now because my stream isn't lagging. I'm not dropping frames at the moment. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Sorry, I should probably mute whenever I sneeze or cough. Oh, my sneeze has been terrible over the last couple of days as well. My nose has been so tickly and sneezy, and it's not like my cute little sneeze either. I'm reverting back to my masculine tendencies, which isn't bad. I'm both masc and femme, which is what I want. But anyway, another thing that ended up happening during the depression cough hiatus kick was I picked up an anime called A3, which started me on soul male anime a little bit more. And it's so cute. It's about theater, about these 4 theater troupes that are going to save this one theater from going out of business. And it's about them learning about themselves and their relationships and stuff. Oh, not Michael again. No, not Michael. Uh-oh. Did my chat widget break? Give me a sec. Uh-oh. That one is Dream Elements. Did it break? Is it broken? I put you sick out of fashion. It wouldn't be a Yuma stream if we didn't have scuff. Would that be under again streaming tools, overlays? Oh, nope, it's not broken. It's a watch streak, Yuma. Yeah, but you sent a message with it. The message should pop up though, shouldn't it? Okay, it's not broken. Alright, I'm always just scared of things breaking. I'm that dumb little idiot. You know this. Streak messages, don't. Nope. Oh. I like how you guys are spelling nope without the E. So every single time I see it, I want to say nop. And for some reason, is this a new word that I'm just not aware of? Has a new word popped up over the last month that I'm not aware of? What the fuck? I didn't get Michael. I didn't get Michael scared. I didn't get Michael scared Yuma that much. It It doesn't scare me. I just don't like this stupid imposing cat. I'm not scared of it. I just don't like this stupid cat squaring up to me. He's stupid. I hate him. Oh no, power went out for a sec, but it's back now. Uh-oh, Pixel. Is the South really not that made for... I've removed ease from or added ease to words for years, dork. Okay. We love Michael. You love Michael. I don't love Michael. Get that cat off my screen. Not at all. Yeah, you guys really are not prepared for snow at all. It's not the snow you need to be worried about. It's the ice. I always say have, even when I don't mean to. Oh, that's cute. That's so cute. I actually, yeah, now I think about it, I do something similar. I don't usually say want to. I always say wanna. And if I ever do say want to, it's with a person that I don't feel like I'm comfortable saying wanna to for some reason. Have love, shove. The slush snow sucks. This is what I've been telling you all for the last couple of years, and you all are just like, no, Yuma, snow, it's great. No, it's not. The slush snow is terrible. Iowan may understand. Iowan, you are from Iowa, correct? Right? That's why your name is the way it is. Like, Iowan may understand. Anyone who's from the northern part of the Midwest understands how much snow sucks. It's beautiful. It really is. I'm stuck in South Dakota. The slush eats the roast. Yeah. Was from Iowa. Got it. Well, welcome to the Yuma state. Oh, I was gonna, Karu, and I felt my voice betray me. I can't give you my, I can't welcome you the way I normally can. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. Karu! Go deep voice. This might make Karu a little, Karu. Hello, bunny. Is go Bun. If you don't know who Karu Bunny is, what the fuck's going on with your life? Go follow Karu Bunny. Wonderful artist. Was playing Deadlock earlier today. Oh my gosh, that... Karu, if that was the first time you picked up that game, I thought you were doing amazing. No way. It's Karu Bun. Karu streams a whole bunch of, like, MMO style games, Overwatch. They were playing Deadlock today. They're a wonderful artist. If you see any of the emotes that we have here, those are made by the lovely and wonderful Karu Bunny. No, I've been playing. You stupid playing. I had to leave because I was like, I need to take a nap. Because I had you on while I was working things. I got silent. I forgot to say I was going to lurk. I'm so sorry. But I was lurking. Oh wait, no, you've been playing. Okay. Still though, you're really good, I think. You said something about, okay, yeah. As long as you didn't feel as if I just, like, came in and then dipped out. No, I was lurking. I was working on stuff, and I was giggling to myself with some of the things you're saying. Like when the kids, you were talking about the kids using slurs. I completely agree, though. When the kids use slurs and you're just like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I'm just shocked. I don't know what to say. I was just like, damn, yeah, what the fuck, dude? People are so entitled on the internet. Not even on the internet, just in real life too. It sucks, man. Can't go anywhere nowadays without having some sort of problem with people. Get into Karu cult now. Yeah, go to the Bunny Burrow. Follow her on follow her on X. Go support her art. Go buy bunny art. Go follow the Bunny Burrow. Use blah. Karu learning, but I'm yearning. We're always yearning for Karu Bun. Karu is one of the first friends I made on streaming, and is probably the Her and Fanta are probably the closest friends I have in the streaming verse, and I need to make sure that I actually do something about that. I have, like I said, big plans and ambitions. I'm hoping to do... I don't want to say I'm going to get a 2.0 model by the end of the year. I don't think that might be possible, but that could be a stretch goal. Who knows? But we're going to be a little bit more ambitious. As you can see, I did a lot of things already. But we'll get there, we'll get there. Yuma deadlift 650 easily, just saying. No. I was actually whining about that at work. I was lifting myself up on one of the tables with my arms and kicking my feet up behind me because I'm cute. And I did that and I dropped myself down and I was like, how can I lift my own body weight? But then when I'm lifting up like boxes and stuff, I'm a weak little baby bitch. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I can't lift a fucking 40-pound box of cheese without just being like, my arms hurt. But then I can lift up my entire body weight and just be like, ooh, yeah. Big, strong boy. Ooh, ooh. Because center of mass? I knew you'd probably understand that. Thanks, Pixel. Probably what it is, but I don't want big arms anyways. But yeah, my core has always been relatively strong, though, I guess. Everybody loves my core for some reason. Even Sunshine, she looks at my belly sometimes. She's just like, you are so fucking... you are delicious to look at. And I'm just like, I know. You don't have to tell me this. I understand. And physics and stuff. Yeah, there is physics with it, isn't it? Yeah, because I'm not lifting up the upper half of my body. The upper half of my body is supporting the lower half of my body. So yeah. Don't be humble right now. Show off a little bit. I do not lift that much. Around 6, I probably will BRB for a little while, because that's when I gotta go be on a game for a bit. Bellies, tummies, abs. I love the midsections. Even if Sunshine's, I don't mean to call her out a little bit. She's got a little bit of a tummy on her, like the little nice pudge. It's great. It's like a little soft pillow. I love to lay on her stomach sometimes. But she thinks that she's bigger than she is. But I'm just like, nah, love yourself. It's great. All bellies are great. I love bellies. I love abs. Don't get me wrong, I will always favor abs over anything else. But bellies are great. I'm always jealous of people that have a little bit more of their body fat around their stomach area. Because I don't have that. Chub is adorable? Chub is adorable. I ain't got no chub. I've never had chub. I was getting into an argument with one of our, with one of the, they're not really manager, they're more or less an overnight overseer. They have the manager title, but even my boss and Sunshine are like, they aren't a manager. Neither of our night managers are managers, but whatever. I was getting into an argument with them, and they were like, oh, I'm so jealous of you, like, skinny people. You have such an easy life. And I was like, bitch, what? First off, love yourself. Don't hate yourself because of me. Second off, I have been underweight my entire life. It is not a blessing. Do you know how many calories I can eat in a day and I still won't gain a single fucking pound? I could eat myself to death, and the very next day, I don't know where it went. Nowhere on my body, that's for sure. Pissed me off. I don't fully believe in the it's easier to lose weight than it is to gain weight, but I am living proof of at least that sentence. My metabolism burns way too quickly for me to even consider gaining weight. I was 90 pounds up until I was legally able to drink. I didn't break 100 pounds until I was 21. Or after I was 21, actually. That's called fast metabolism. I got that. Yeah, you understand, Pem. Hiya. How you doing? How's it going without any snow? Apparently everybody else in the south is getting snow except for you, buddy. But it's probably a good thing, huh? You ain't got to be snowed in because I put Snowden in quotes because of the inability to plow the streets of the slush. Oh, welcome in though, little pancake boy. But yeah, I don't know. Just love yourself. Love your body. If you want it to be better, ooh. Yeah. Okay. I think I figured it out as well. When it starts getting dark out is when stream decides to also hate itself. Let me just also make sure real quick. CPU is perfectly fine. The stream is lagging like a bitch. Oh, we're getting a bit of lag. Yup. And you want to know something else? It's getting dark outside. I am continuing talking instead of being quiet like I normally do, just because all of you who will be able to see this VOD later via the YouTube, this is for you. Oh, I winked there and blew you a kiss, but yeah. My upload is perfectly fine right now. My activity? Let's go see what my activity's like right now. The fuck going on? It's just shenanigans. It's cold outside. Nothing wants to work. Hello? Oh, it can't even show me my activity right now on my phone either. Interesting, interesting. Maybe the internet is afraid of the dark? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know what it was, because Sunshine and I were talking about that. We were like, it's so weird. I was perfectly fine and okay until like October when we started playing ZA. Like the first couple of months when I started streaming, we were perfectly fine. Stream gets sleepy. Stream gets so sleepy. He's just so sleepy. I thought we knew that it always happens later into stream. Yeah, but it seems I've been trying to figure out and correlate why it happens, and it's not my internet. It's not like I said earlier, it's not anything I can do. Those fiber cables, like, burr. Yeah, it's, what is the temperature right now? It's only like, and again, it is freezing outside. And when this started happening, it was freezing outside, and the ground is always going to be colder than the air during our winter times. Gosh, me having to solve this puzzle and problem myself pisses me off. I want somebody else to figure it out for me. I want my internet provider to, like, I don't know, wrap the cables up in blankets or something. I don't know, something. Or build an HQ nearby where I live. I believe it all started soon after you moved in. No, because we did some streams when I moved in. They were perfectly fine for like a good month and a half. Because the first time I was super aware of it was when we fought Corbeau. Is when streams started to really lag bad. I think it may have started a little bit prior to that, but it was always at the end of stream. And there goes my electricity flickering as well. I think it's just cold outside. Oh. I thought something else came up, but I guess it didn't. I can't see what my activity's at. I can't see what my upload speed is at right now. I want to know what my upload speed is at. I have 32 Mbps. So my upload from my internet provider is high enough for me to stream. I don't have anything else on at the moment that could be using upload. Did you know? Game Freak made Yuma's entire stream 1 month. I was hoping it was just ZA actually, that it was just the game for some reason. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is choppy. But at least you can see some things that are happening. I don't know how behind it is though.
Excuse me a moment of unfiltered honesty. Musical modern day Mukashi Banashi, flawlessly written entirely in grievance, the privileged millennials.
Okay, yeah, you can hear my voice. Okay, you can hear me perfectly fine. That's good. Well, as long as you can hear me, that's good. I'm sorry you won't be able to see me most of the time. Which, again, going back to the beginning of stream that I said, if you are willing to, and I would very much appreciate your love and support, because if you go to YouTube and you watch the streams on YouTube, that will help spur me to do my other projects, and also help YouTube expand me a little bit more, so then we can grow our community, which will bring in a little bit more profit for Yuma, so then I can actually throw money at this problem and fix it. Because I will. I don't care how much money I will throw at stream. I will make sure that you get good streams. At the moment, I can't because my current situations and stuff. But I will make sure streams are back to being the way they were, because this is ridiculous, honestly. I can't wait for the springtime and everything thaws out, and then we can go back and be like, see, the winter sucks in South Dakota. But that's what I've been up to for the last month. Have I been talking for about an hour? Yep. Yeah, of course I have. I got a little distracted there. That's what I've been up to for the last month, is I've been watching this anime. I did that one workout. I've been recently been sick. Had my voice gone. Been slightly depressed. That is very apparent by some things. Oh, there was one other thing that I wanted to talk about as well. As a way to develop my jack-of-all-tradesness, we all know and love, or know how much I love representation of darker skinned characters in anime and video games. Normally in anime video games. I really had taken a shine to Naveen. Lots of crazies. I love Naveen. I really do look at that boy and I'm just like, I want to be that boy. I want to be that boy so badly. So much so that I think my next hairstyle I'm gonna do is Naveen's hairstyle when I grow my hair out again. But another thing I picked up from him is fashion design. Sewing sort of things. I need to post it into the Discord, but for Christmas I made a plush for Sunshine. I made this like 2-foot shark with a weighted shark that you could put in like a dryer and it would heat up like a rice sock, and it smells like lavender, that she can use for periods or cuddling when sleeping, and she loves hammerhead sharks too. So I made that for her for Christmas, and everybody was actually relatively impressed that I actually made a plush, and I was like, oh, I mean, I don't know, if I put my mind to something I can pretty much do it. So that got me to thinking. I was just like, why don't I start a project, like a fun little craft side project that I can work on whenever I'm in between projects. And I'm going to be making, for each and every single Pokemon, all their alternate forms as well. So all 100 or all 1025 plus alternate forms Pokemon, I'll make a fashion thing for them. Right now I'm working on Bulbasaur, and it's going to be this little like the bulb on the back of Bulbasaur. I'm going to make that into a drawstring backpack. When I get done with stuff, I'll post it into the Discord and show you guys, but that's another thing that I'm going to be doing. So, let's go. Even all not all the spindas. No. But if I ever do something and if this project ends up becoming something I can maybe, like sell some of the stuff that I make, the spinda one will definitely, be just like, you'll get a random pattern. It's not going to be the same, so everybody will get a their own version of whatever the Spinda will be. Which also got me thinking as well, Pixel, is just like, I could make my own merch that way as well. It might be a little bit more costly to do it that way, but it will be cost efficient for you guys. I'll definitely lose money in the process of doing it, but it'll be like a hobby. So I can finally make the I'm Sorry Pixel t-shirt. I can make the Yuma sweatshirts. I can do these things. Ooh. I was talking to Meg about Naveen and accidentally called him Nazim, and no one told me because they thought I was doing it on purpose as a joke. Ooh, yay! Yeah, it's gonna be great. No, yeah, I was looking up Naveen's name actually on Bulbapedia, and it does derive from, I think, the name Nazim, but then also a couple of other things as well. His name means pure. Isn't that cool? His name means pure in whatever dialect it comes from. I love that. Pixel sues you for using his likeness. I'll have Pixel come up with a pixel art we'll put on the shirt. That's what it'll be. Who knows? You could probably get in sweatshirts and stuff too. I would never. Pixel would never do anything. Pixel would actually be there demanding people buy all my merch. I can't wait for the Pumpkaboo to be made. Yeah, I'm gonna go down in Pokedex line because right now I'm just a little itty bitty baby beginner. So it's gonna be pretty bad at first, but by the time that I get to the later Pokemon in the decks, they'll actually end up looking relatively good, and they'll have actually a good like foundation to base myself on. So maybe the Pumpkaboo will also be like a drawstring backpack. He's purely lame. I love him. He's the sanest out of all three of them. Let's be honest. Bye bye, Bobby. Enjoy your visual games. Oh, and I've been working on story writing as well. Oh god, don't mean Jack is gonna be such a good scene for this one story I'm working on for the reboot of Dream Upon a Star. But anyway, beside the point. Pumpkaboo probably will also be a drawstring bag, but it'll be more detailed, more design, and stuff like that. Or it will be like, I don't know what Pumpkaboo would be like. Maybe overalls? Little overall outfit. That'll be the thing. Right now it's just accessories, but eventually I want to get to when the Pokemon get more like actually thought about in their designs. I want to actually make like a whole outfit for them or something too. Or maybe a wallet or a coin bag. That would be good too. Ooh. Maybe once I get into it, I'll make the accessory and then I'll just draft up what a outfit design would be like. And if somebody wants the outfit design, I'll is my mic? Oh my gosh. I didn't realize I was screaming at you guys. My mistake there. I shouldn't be peeking as much as I am. Well, I guess my peak isn't as peak as it is, huh? Coin bag electrode? Coin bag electrode. Voltorb and Electrode are going to be really interesting, simple ones. I was thinking of like a beanie hat for them, or like, yeah, a little round satchel bag or something. Or a coin bag, yeah, something like that. But Sunshine's also into crafts and stuff. She's really been spurring me to keep me out of my depression over this depression season. So getting into being fit and doing a lot of craft stuff has been really helpful. But I've been thinking for a while, actually, being offline about what to do when I do come back online. And I know that I already kind of did a redesign in my model. I mean, what is it? Is it alt? Yeah, I mean, as redesign. Ooh. Nope, there we go. And then go like this. Haha, as redesign as this is. You know, as redesign as I am, as is now. I feel like I could do just a tad bit more before 2.0 model. And then I was like, well, why don't I just do the redesign and re-debut for 2.0 model? Wouldn't that be easier? Oops, how do I reset myself? You're gonna look. Reset position. Oh shoot, no, wait. Reset position. How do I reset my... There we go. Don't look under the curtain. Don't look under the curtain. There's nothing underneath the curtain. It's not as cool as you think it is, and I don't want to be seen as a fraud. I've been trying to think. I still want to collab with Karu to kind of come up with the design. And I know Karu said big hair is something that she really likes. And I do have big hair normally. So that might be why I get so deterred from it. But I could have a hairstyle where it is big hair. Now I might have Karu design me a big hair hairstyle. I do want to get the 2.0 model. I do want to make 2D. Just because that's what people are normally used to when they see VTuber models. And I feel like I could do a lot more if I had a 2D model. Just because I can add things to it. Eventually, it's gonna be the big down payment of like getting the 2D model, but then afterwards getting all the accessories and stuff should be relatively simple. Should be relatively simple and cheap as well. That way I can start putting money towards the archive side of Yuma instead of always towards Yuma. But right now I'm thinking of Yuma specifically outside of the archive. Fragments will start up. I'm not giving you an exact date, but it will start up this year. Fragments of the Multiverse. After... How long have I been teasing it? For about a year and a half? You guys have known about it. It will be starting up this year. We started telling Yuri Amazawa's... Yuri Amazawa, I'm so sorry. You guys know him as Keisuke at the moment. We have started Keisuke Amazawa's story, but in order to get to the official like part 1 of the Yuma Archives Fragments of the Multiverse story, I needed Yuri's story to be known, so you aren't just like, who the fuck is this guy? Yusuke's story will be told. I'll get to that in a bit. And then you guys won't need Yuji's story for a little bit, but we'll get to his too. Those three are very pinnacle to telling Fragments. We're gonna get GTA 6 before Fragments, huh? No! You're gonna get Fragments before GTA 6. This is not gonna be... No! I'm not gonna be the next Silk Song GTA 6. That won't happen. It can't happen. Now, there go Frames again. Eat my booty hole, Frames. But Fragments will happen. It will happen this year. I've started kind of... See, the other thing that's really difficult is Nocturne plays a part in Fragments. Especially in the beginning and kind of at the very, like, Arc 3. Or Act 3 is what I should say, not Arc 3. Act 3. Act 1, it slow down, Yuma. Calm down, you're getting excited. Breathe. If I can let you peek behind the curtain again. We know Fragments started with the events of Nocturne. And our deep delve into the SMT universe. And then stealing one of the Amala terminals from the Demi-Fiend's world for the higher-ups. However, since that has the most creative freedom to it, and that doesn't make sense to you guys either. A lot of this is based on, Fragments will be based on the events that have already taken place in my life that I wish to document for myself and a few other people. So those are easy to write up for me because I know those events, I know how they happened, I know what's going to happen, and everything after this first arc. This first arc is completely just like, alright, how am I going to introduce myself to the internet? Even though I kind of already have introduced myself, but like in this theatrical presentation of Yuma Archives, how am I going to introduce the good old pink boy? I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. That's where the whole problem with Fragments has been. I've been like building up an idea and I'm like, oh, this is great, this is great, this is great, and then something else happens in my life and I'm like, oh, it'd be so great if I could reference this, or like, oh, if I could like foreshadow to this later. Well, fuck, I gotta start over. Oh, this is great, this is great, this is great. Something else happens, or like, I come to realize a new important thing about my life, or something changes in my life, and so I have to omit certain things. I'm like, all right. So it's been a little bit of an up-down roller coaster trying to figure it out, but the whole premise of the first arc is try to figure out who Yuma is before he becomes the VTuber that you know him as. The events with the higher-ups, the events with Nocturne and how they all tie together, and then why the multiverse becomes fragmented. Oh. I don't know. I have most of the events, like I said. We know who the higher-ups are, we know, or I know how they act. You guys don't probably yet, but you've kind of seen their hostility and their greed towards the multiverse. And then you definitely know who the Demi-Fiend is. Those of you who have been here long enough, who got to witness the Demi-Fiend firsthand and witness the monster that we created. So, those parts are pretty good. It's, like I said, all the creative stuff that happens in between, how I'm going to interact with when I meet the Demi-Fiend. When the higher-ups are giving Yuma the orders to go out and do all his archivist stuff, then promote him to this super important mission. All that stuff is, I don't know, just a tad bit harder than I expected it to be. But the Pokemon project's almost done, which is great. That has to be done before the 27th? 27th? No, 26th? Pokemon Day. Has to be done before Pokemon Day. Because I think that's when Pokemon is going to be shutting down Pokemon Bank. But I'm almost done with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I have like maybe 3/8 of it complete, which means I only have 5/8 of it left. It'll be easy to get through. So that's what I'll be working on in my free time, as long as writing up the script and recording and coming up with all the assets for Fragments. But Fragments the first arc should appear sometime during the latter half of the year at some point. I want it done before I start it, unlike Yuri's story where I got season 1 done and then I didn't have a season 2 prepped up. But yeah, we'll get to season 2 in a bit, don't worry. I don't know how long that's going to take either, but yeah. So, Fragments is coming, but then the other thing that I want to do is my brain blanked. 2.0 model, 2.0 stuff, all this fun stuff. As you saw, I have new background. So the hub world from now on for Cozy Time is gonna be a space cafe. That has come down to the consensus. Toasty, hello. Been a while, huh? It's been a while. How are you, Toasted? I've been sick. I'm gonna give you a brief rehash of everything I've been talking about over like the last hour. My voice went out. My sinuses started acting up just a couple days ago. I got super depressed. I was only supposed to be gone for the holidays. And then internet stuff has been crazy. There's been it's just been a lot. Actually, that's basically been everything. Oh, and my sleep schedule got fucked up too. That's the other thing. Yeah. So my throat went out, my sleep schedule got fucked up, and now my nose just wants to be a fucking river in a desert. But hello, Toasty. Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. I saw you on Bunny's stream earlier today. But I want to actually try to drag Karu into doing a collab stream. Probably, like I said, stuff will probably be more active during the latter half of the year. So Q3, Q4. Q1 and 2 are gonna be me trying to prepare for all these things and kind of build my presence on the internet a little bit more. Which gets me to the whole prepping for 2.0 and stuff. All your clips have not been to waste. You 100% should get some bun action. Yeah, right? I haven't played a game with bun in forever. Tried to drag Phantom into it too. Yes, of course. I haven't seen them in forever. Little cat motherfucker. I know. Good old Space Tiger and Glitch Bunny. I haven't seen my friends forever. I haven't talked to my friends forever. This is the first time I've actually been able to sit down at my computer and actually be able to have a stream that I could like participate in a little while. Oh, your clips and stuff. All your content that you guys have been clipping over the last couple of years, I've been preoccupied. That's a bad word to use. It's more focused on my real life relationships. That's a good way to say that. Than to promote myself. I kind of was just doing it as a hobby. The whole stream thing ended up becoming a hobby because every single time I wanted to get serious, it felt like I ended up getting dragged away by my own real life, which I'm not complaining that my real life would take me away from doing a hobby. Not at all. But it was just to the point where I wanted to promise that I could do things on a more constant, and then I just didn't. I did kind of feel bad afterwards. However, what I do want to do now that my real life is kind of become more bland. I don't want to say that either because it's not really bland. It's still nice, but it's still got its up and downs. But I want to commit a little bit more. I want to have a little bit more presence on the internet. I know, hi. That's yes. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting nervous. I feel my hands shaking and all that fun jazz. Have we not stopped dropping frames since it started? More steady? More steady, yeah. So, all your clips and stuff, usually what a VTuber would do is they would use that to, like, promote themselves on YouTube and stuff. It's just like, look at this funny thing. Don't you want to come and be a part of our funny little group? I'm going to use your clips and I'm going to start posting them up and stuff. I'm going to be starting to post, hopefully start making some short YouTube content as well. I think Levi brought up the idea of having like me explaining some minor parts of the multiverse and stuff, which I never ever actually thought of. And I love that idea. So I'm going to script up some small little shorts and do like, hey, this character from this video game and how they impact the photom. Is that what we're going to, not photom. No, FOTM. FOTM universe. Well, that's weird to say because it is already a multiverse. Whatever. The fragments of the multiverse universe. This is what this character is and all this fun jazz. Get to learn about them. If you want to learn more, come to a Yuma stream. Hang out with all these cool people. All that junk. So far, what I got from watching you and a load of other streamers is that a schedule only wears you down. Yeah, a schedule does wear you down a little bit. Schedules suck because when you take something that's fun, here's the problem. Streaming is fun. I have a blast doing it. I wouldn't keep coming back if I didn't have fun doing it, and I didn't feel like I was having fun with you guys. Like, I've learned so much about myself and feel like I've grown a lot with you guys than if I wouldn't stream. Like, I would never have bought a maid outfit and worn it almost in public if it weren't for you guys. I wouldn't be as comfortable in my skin and my sexuality if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't be trying all these new perspective games and stuff if it wasn't for you guys. I know I haven't tried a lot, but we are going to change that. It is in the working. Like I said, Scorn is the next game we're playing. Wanted to test things today, but it seems as if it's going to be rough. So, anybody that wants to see gameplay, as much as I don't want to say this, don't watch the live stream unless you want to interact with me word to word, if that makes sense. If you want to watch me play a game for my streams, go watch the VODs that I'm going to start doing on YouTube. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to push you guys to YouTube. It's just I'm having such a difficult time right now getting the live streams to work. But if I record them, that at least... What? I know, it's weird. Aren't you such a little softy? I am a little softy. I know, this doesn't make sense, does it? So, the problem with my streams right now is that we're having lag issues with it, right? Not even lag issues, I just have frames drop all the time. And it cuts out stream, but it doesn't cut out me talking. So, come to the stream to interact with the streamer, not to see the streamer play the game. If you want to see the streamer play the game, watch the live stream after the live stream on YouTube, where the game won't be glitching out and you will only get like maybe 5 minutes of good, or every 5 minutes of good stream quality of the game. Does that make sense? I'm not telling you not to be here for stream. I'm just saying, like, don't fully come here for the game, because for some fucking reason, it's not working for me right now. Like I said earlier, when I get the money to throw at the problem, I'm gonna throw money at the problem and get it fixed permanently. But right now, I can't seemingly afford the best internet service my internet provider has, which would be outlandish to have as well, by the way. Like, mine is pretty cheap and it's already very nice. I only have to pay like $70 for decent internet. But if I want, what I'm assuming, if I want like high grade tier upload, that will just upload without any fucking problem, even if the fiber optics are cold, is that I just need to, or I just need to move to a place where it's warmer. Oh, I never thought about that one. I'm not smart. Alright, that'll be my plan B. We'll see when things get warm. If streams don't get better, then I'll start looking at a place to live where it's warmer. Or not that it's warmer, but will probably be better and probably will have, better service for me. How much download and upload do you have? I have... My plan has me at... Download is nearly 1,000. I have 938 Mbps, and then I have 32 Mbps upload. So that's... The upload is good for streaming. At least by what I've researched, it's good for streaming. So, I don't know what's up. I've tried every remedy that you guys have thrown at me. To upload? That's it? Well, yes. Should I have more? I am willing to get more, but maybe that is the problem. Maybe that is the problem. Are you telling me that's the problem? The internet provider said that it's them, and that it's due to the distance that they are away from me. We don't have an internet provider that is not really based in Sioux Falls. It's not exactly horrible, but it could be better. It could definitely be better. I'm not saying it couldn't definitely be better, but that's going to be getting into territory where I'm going to be living paycheck to paycheck, be actually living paycheck to paycheck. Unless I actually do stream every single chance that I have for free time, which I could do. I'll get burnt out a little easier, though. Situation sucks, that's all. But it's just with the internet provider where they're at as well, they don't really want to work on fixing all these other problems as well. Like, the cables we have to run for miles in order to reach where it's based at to where I'm at. So I don't know if that's how that works, but that's how it sounded like they were explaining. They're just like, oh yeah, you're just a fair distance away from us, which makes it slightly more difficult for you to get probably the best out of your internet. So, sorry, nothing really you can do about that. You can pay for more internet. And I was like, I really would not want to do that, because your next internet price, or the next option they have, is almost nearly double what I'm paying right now. And I don't have that extra cash laying around. I probably will, knowing how things are working at my job, in the relative future, but not in the near future. So yeah, and with me getting back into streaming, getting the little bit that I get off of streaming, that will definitely also go to that. And we also have taxes and stuff that I have to take into consideration and all that fun jazz. It's dark outside and my window's open. Let me close that quick. So that's the situation with that at the moment. Like, it's not bad, but obviously it's not great for us right now. It's not good even for us right now at all. Internet in Sioux Falls is ass, pardon my language. No, you're fine. I swear all the time. Please, cuss away. The internet in Sioux Falls sucks. It really does. South Dakota is, I could even probably say that the Midwest itself just sucks when it comes to trying to probably do any of this, like, online presence kind of stuff. It's kind of sad, but we are basically farmers. We don't have a lot really going on in our lives outside of the fields and the plains and the hills and all that fun jazz, and maybe just a little bit of tourism sprinkled in here. We don't need internet. We don't need all this high-tech, new-age, fancy shit, even though I need all this new-age, high-tech, fancy shit, because I like new-age, high-tech, fancy shit. But it's whatever. I'm glad someone can understand as well, Iowan. I'm glad you know it, and you can just be like, yeah, he's not lying. It's fucking bad out here. It really does suck. I don't hate South Dakota, but I don't want to live here for the rest of my life. Truly Nowheresville. Honestly, can you guys take a 5-minute drive and then hit buttfuck nowhere for at least 20 miles? Maybe even more than that. I can. The nearest city Like Metropolis City, and only really Metropolis City that we have, not even comparing to be a Metropolis City. It's a baby compared to some of your guys' giant cities that are out there. Is Sioux Falls, which is the only reason why I ever reference it. Because it's at least big enough where if I did live in Sioux Falls, you wouldn't be able to find me. Well, you probably would, but not easily. Not as easy as where I am right now. But like the internet back in the town I graduated from wasn't terrible, but South Dakota has trash Wi-Fi. It really does, yeah. There have been times. Is that a challenge? I mean, you're always welcome, Toasty. No, Pixel's here. I can't say those things. You know what I'm gonna say, though. If not for you, I'd have never heard of the Dakotas. Yay! They're actually relatively really cool. If you get into, like, the indigenous, stuff, they're really cool. For someone who's been here 28, almost nearly 30 years of my life, I'm bored. I don't like it here. It's so boring. When Dawn and I were together and we went down to relatively really cool, doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. No, it's got to be something that you're into. If you're into the whole, like, indigenous, culture, cowboys and Indians, the Western kind of, I'ma go, sail up me a horse and, I don't know, herd some cattle across the Great Plains. If that's your kind of vibe, yeah, the Dakotas have that kind of history for you that you're gonna love. 6-shooter partner land, yeah, exactly. All those kind of stuff. If that's your aesthetic, yeah, this is the place for you. We got stuff like that. Literally, West River. So South Dakota is divided into two halves. I think I've described this before. We're divided by the Big Sioux River, or is it the Mississippi? I think it's the Mississippi. We're divided by the Mississippi River that cuts us into two different halves. The east side, which is just barren wasteland, or not barren wasteland, but barren hills and scattered metropolis, like try to be small cities, and then Sioux Falls. It's modern age stuff. That's where all the modern stuff is. Over on the west side is the rolling hills, the beautiful mountains. You're getting close to the Rocky Mountain territory. You get this nice, beautiful landscape. You get all the nice, like, trees and stuff. You get Mount Rushmore. You get Deadwood. You get that western touristy feel and vibe. That's where all the good shit in South Dakota is. East side is settle down if you have a family, which I ain't got one of those, so. That's right, I'm Batman. I don't have a family. That's bad, Yuma. Don't say stuff like that. Yeah, don't worry about Pixel. Don't worry about it. We were behaving. We were talking about PG related content. What I wanted to do today though was to I want to come up with a new model. I want to come up with the actual Yuma model. I want to come up with my presence. But I feel like I probably should just do that on my own time, huh? And then see what you guys think. Sure we were. Okay. Toasty, you're not helping. West River also has ass weather. Like 20 feet of snow in 2 days. Oh yeah, West River. So this is how, Iowan, correct me if I'm wrong, but when winter comes, we know winter is here when West River gets snow. When West River gets snow, that's when we know it's going to, you started it. I did start it, but listen, I'll finish you off too. When it snows over in Rapid City, that's when I know that winter has officially started and we're gonna start getting snow over in the east side. I don't believe anything until I know that West River has had snow for like at least a week or so. Because it will get so cold and the weather will get so bad over there. Oh, you betcha. Yep. See? I also love that. Yeah, that's also just the Midwestern dialect as well. We're just a bunch of Canadians. Well, I've been up to Canada and they don't even say stuff like that, and it makes me sad. At least the Toronto area that I went to, they didn't speak like that. Or was it the Ontario? I don't remember if it was Ontario or Toronto. Or is Ontario in Toronto? I don't know. I've only been to Canada once. Ah. My brain flagged, and then my nose started tickling, so I took a moment to almost sneeze there for a second. Doesn't feel like I'm gonna sneeze though, so that's good. Oh, yeah. South Dakota. It sucks. Thank you for the hydrate, Iwan. I appreciate it. I have never also really I think I've only ever done it maybe like once or twice on stream, but if you got the 20 credits to spend it on hydrate when you notice I've been talking for a long time, because I need to take care of my throat. If you want me to be back streaming, I need to make sure I'm taking care of my throat. I know the words gonna come out of Toasty's mouth is, I'll take care of your throat for you. Which, yes, but later in private. I'm gonna change this preemptively. Yuma, drink water. I know, I'm so sorry. I really should be better at that. I really should be. I am also trying to come up with ways to expand community. Not that I don't love you guys, and it's not that I want to replace you guys at all. The in private is optional. The in private is optional. Always optional. Always optional. Not for me. I am boy hungry. Pixel, I'm so sorry for the words you're about to hear, but I need to suck cock at some point in my life. I need the experience. It's on my bucket list and I'm gonna do it. Anyway. I want to expand the community. Not that I don't love you guys already. Well, we're getting replaced. You're not getting replaced. Oh my. I'm sorry, Pixel. I'm not replacing you guys. But if we expand, we get more things to play with, right? Should have given Pixel a mute warning. I can't even laugh properly. I'm sorry, Pixel. Now I'm getting hot. Oh, I have new undies. I have new underwear. They're so cute. I got my little strawberry ones on right now. If I remember, I'll take a picture and I'll put it in the Nesfa for you guys. I have such cute underwear. Oh my gosh. And I'm getting this nice skirt in. I was looking at totally not spicy manga the other day and saw this really cute outfit that someone was wearing and was like, and it's very reminiscent of Makoto's outfit from Persona 5, and I was like, huh, I don't wear skirts often. I've been more okay with wearing more feminine clothing. I'm gonna get me one of them skirts. So yeah, I got me one of those skirts with like the overall strap sort of things. Got a shirt to go with it too. But yeah, what was recent that was a fashion accessory? Oh, temporary freckles. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to add freckles to my model. BRB. See you soon, Pixel. I need to add freckles to model. I've always wanted freckles. And I found these temporary freckle patches off of Amazon. Oh my gosh, they look so amazing on me. I love them so much. I gotta get them. I gotta get more. Add freckles to model. Oh, they're so pretty and beautiful. But I want to solidify my model a little bit better. I never made a mood board. I wanted to make a mood board with you guys today. Do you want to make a mood board with me? That was one of the things I wanted to do today. I'm going to start taking... I will credit the people who, clipped the clips and stuff and made all the content that I'm going to be using. Like Toasty's video. Toasty's credited on the the stupid video that he made. Man, I need to play Phasmo with them again, because I'm sure that's where a lot of my good content's gonna come from for making video edits like that. That's the word I'm looking for, edits. I love the idea of people making edits or like making art of Yuma. Myself? Can I say Yuma and also refer to my model instead of me? Can I detach the model from me for a second? I want to see what you guys come up with if you ever do make art, or if you ever do come up with like content and stuff. Yuma is a character and a streamer. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I know, it's weird. It's I'm just trying to like not be me right now and let my little baby boy on screen be baby boy, but also he's still me is the thing. But I want to see your arts of Yuma. I want to see what you guys create. I want to see if you make like, if there's like an audio out there that you're just like, this is such a Yuma audio, and you make like your own little thing, and it only takes you maybe I don't know, 5 minutes to make, or like 2, or even just 30 seconds to make. I don't care if you don't have a lot of faith in it. I'm gonna fucking love it. I never had stuff like that. I never really understood that, and I always was like, oh, it's so cool when people make things like that for their favorite content creators and stuff. But when I saw the Yuma rat, when I saw Yuma short, I saw the stupid video, I understood then. I was like, oh my gosh, you're willing to put in a little bit of your time just to make something and then show it off and be like, here you go, I made this. And I'm like, that's so cool. That's my cue. Duh. I have another streamer friend who says the same thing. They are Shiro, but they refer to the model as Shiro, even use she instead of they. Hee. Aw. Yeah, well, I'm always gonna be a he/him. I don't think I have... Am I explain this? I don't think I've explained my sexuality. I'll get to that here in a bit. I'll put a pin in that just so I can finish saying what I'm saying here. Yeah, he's his own entity and thing. Here's a little bit of a spoiler that I wanted to do actually for the end of Fragments of the Multiverse. I've cut this. This is why I'm telling you this now. I'll bring this up again later, though, probably if I end up talking about behind the scenes of Fragments. There were supposed to be 2 Yumas. There was supposed to be, like, the IRL Yuma and then the streamer Yuma. And the IRL Yuma was supposed to be the main antagonist, kind of being the depressive, realistic, get your head out of the clouds kind of character that was supposed to be the antithesis of the model itself. And the model was supposed to be the hope of the multiverse that would, you know, bring people to spur to live their lives, to do the things they love and stuff like that. So the detachment has always been there for me, but it was also supposed to be a story element at some point in time as well. Some people also refer to their model as a separate being entirely. Like some people stream as their D&D character. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I've seen some people do that too. I've also thought about that as well, as like making a D&D character that is also Yuma. Yuma Shiroi is probably the most... No, Melody is my most precious character I've ever created. She's my most precious OC because she's the original OC. But Yuma is a very close second to my most precious OC. Like, this persona of myself is also just me, but it feels more complete, if that makes sense. I don't know. But he's not complete as he is right now. Like, what you've seen over the last 2 years is me, but doesn't feel me. By the way, Streak didn't know I didn't know I had a... By the way, Streak, I didn't know I had. I was reading that right, but then my brain decided it was reading it wrong at the beginning for some reason. 15 streams! Let's go! Okay, that was the other thing I was worried about while I was sick. I was like, everybody who has like a stream streak is gonna lose their streak because I haven't streamed in forever. And I'm sure it's gonna reset them at some point in time. But that's good. That's good that it didn't reset them.
For real?
For real? Oh my gosh. The animes I've been watching, they've been using for real a lot. I just watched Hidden Inventory Premature Death for JJK the other day. And I'm pretty sure they said for real in it. I think it was oh, who's the girl? Who's the girl in that they're trying to protect the entire time? When Gojo's using his curse, she's just like, for real? I'm like, it's great. I could laugh there. There's the voice crack, of course. It comes in spurts. It pisses me off. Get it done with. Fix my voice. Maybe that's the remedy. Anyway, I'm not gonna think about that because I'm gonna get excited. And using this for all the times I heard for real from Q. Oh yeah, Q. I also got to see a Q stream. He's so cute. Oh, he's so adorable. I love him so much. He's got such a great personality and vibe going on. He's definitely got that younger energy. Like, I think he's relatively younger than me. Like, significantly younger. Not like super young, but like, I'm almost 30. I think he's not even close to 25. Like, he's a baby compared to Yuma. Mayhaps someday you can raid him, or vice versa. The horniness levels are similar, even if the frequency isn't. That's good. That is good. Because I would be scared if I rile you guys up one day. He's 100% Zoomer, unfortunately. That's okay. I got a little bit of that Zoomer energy in me. Not enough to, like, it's enough for me to, like, enjoy it by myself. But I can't enjoy it with other people. I start cringing when I'm with other people. For some reason. I don't know. Some Zoomer things are okay with me, but... in a public setting, I'm just like, no. This is supposed to be a private enjoyment. It can't be a public thing. Anyway, that pin that I had, my sexuality, trying to describe that, because detaching myself and saying that I am a he, him, even though my sexuality seems really fluid, I guess I would also kind of say I have, like, a small percentage of gender fluid. Because I go back and forth between feeling like, I feel like a boy today, and then being like, nah, I feel more like a girl today. But I am a he. It's not that I feel, it's like, oh, don't you dare call me a woman. I'm not a she, sort of a thing. It's not, no, I'm not a she. It's more like that. It's like, no, she doesn't feel right. He is 100% right. And him is 100% what it is. But I got that vibe and energy in me that is both masculine and feminine. And Sunshine actually told me the other day, she was just like, you're very androgynous. I was like, oh. I didn't really believe her until, again, I would look in the mirror sometimes and I'd be like, oh, hey, hello, sexy, who are you? Sort of a thing. So, if I've never explained that, I'm explaining that now, just so people know. I don't know. It's something weird. It's interesting. I'm learning every single day. The amount of Zoomer stuff I don't hate can can probably be counted on one hand. Life is so hard. You're a boy who likes to be feminine. Simple as that, and that's all it needs to be. Yuma Pat. Yeah, exactly. Not even. I mean, there's even some things where I just feel like I've always been, in a sense of terms of science, females are more in tune with their brain than males are, and their emotions. So, this is where this next statement is coming from. I don't want somebody to use this out of context, but women tend to be a little bit more emotional because they're in tune with their emotions more than males are. That's also the deal. I actually, this last depression season, actually finally understood the statistic of, like, male mental health is not there. And that is a problem in our society. I really struggled hard this last depression season. Or this depression season. It's not even over yet. I'm still struggling. Like I said, there are apparent unfortunate circumstances that have happened that make that very well aware. But women are more in tune with their emotions and tend to be, you know, in that sense, more emotional. I tend to be emotional. I tend to be more expressive of my emotions, which I'm sure comes from my more effeminate side. But I still have that masculine side to me as well that, you know, is... There's things that guys do and like and how they operate, and that's how I am. Because I was born with the sex of a man. I am a male sex. Which, the difference between sex and gender is medical. Down to the science as well. Which is amazing, too. God, I love psychology. It's amazing. Gender is just psychosis. And this might be an interesting topic to bring up. I think your gender can be influenced by your life. The reason why you feel the way you are in your gender, I think, is because of all of your circumstances lead you to be that way. That way you feel the most comfortable as you are. I don't know. That's just a theory of my own, though. I think gender is more tied to psychology than it is to, like a science, like a material science. I think it's a very, like how imaginary numbers in math are. I think it's like that. It's such a high and advanced psychology that we need to study it more. Which is why a lot of psychiatrists end up... This liberal talk's confusing me. I'm sorry. It's more or less the science side of it, Toasty. I'm not even trying to get into a political sense about it. It's more or less that I'm just like, this is a fascinating thing that we need to study. Nah, I JK, understand. Oh, okay. Oh, and I don't want to even start getting into politics. I'm going to try to stay away from politics a little bit more because of recent events that have been happening in the States. I'm very disappointed in our government. Both sides are pissing me off. I'm done with this bipartisan stupidity. When is our independent form of government going to take over? We just need people who understand the general populace, and then also just want what's good for the conscious and conscious, if I can say that, if that makes sense. God, the states are in a bad shape right now. Not exactly welcome in the US. Not white. I know, that's the thing. I don't know, I don't want to bring it up, but we've already had, at least as far as I'm aware, 2 fatal shootings in Minnesota, mind you, recently due to certain political decisions that our government has taken. I'm not saying that our government is right to take the path that they have taken. I mean, there are legal ways to get into this country, but I also understand that there are certain situations where people have to take extreme measures, sort of a thing, which Special cases, I think, should be taken into consideration. But I do believe, hey, in order to protect our country, yes, things need to be done in a more legal fashion. But the way that we're going about it reminds me of a very, very, very bad time in history where a very angry man rallied an entire country together and maybe almost exterminated an entire... I don't want to say, it's not race. What is it? Is it race? Race of people. History repeats itself. The painter guy, yeah. It's getting to the point, and then so that's one side, right? You want to know what the other side does? They fund ads to say they're bad, they're evil, instead of doing something about it. I'm sure there are some that are doing something about it, but a lot of it is just going to propaganda. Stir up the populace. Make fear. Don't solve the problem. What is our country come to? What is... well, not our country, but what does the country I'm living in come to? It's... That's my political take on the last couple of days. But, yeah, I'm scared too, Toasty. Being a person who is a legal U.S. citizen, my mother, who came to this country, had to take almost, I think it was 12 years, more than 12 years, to become a legal citizen of this country, because there were so many problems to become a legal citizen of this country. But was in this country legally, was going through the process of becoming an official legal citizen, just took fucking forever. So, me, born on American soil, of an accepted immigrant, and of an immigrant, or not, and of a person who lives in the States. So I'm of mixed race. However, upon only a first glance, would be seen as not from this country. And that could cause me a problem if I go outside. I love you, Demon Dice. such a perfect line right there. There are so many problems, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm supposed to be spreading you guys hope and happiness. So, that's what I'm gonna do. What was being said prior to this? Also, welcome back, Pixel. I saw that you came back. Hello, buddy. You did come back, right? Yeah. You still can't drink in the US yet, can you? Toasty? Sexuality and stuff. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, the sexuality stuff is really, it's really interesting. How you're a little bottom. I am a little bottom. Please. Oh my god, I finally able to fully tune in without having to half listen. Let's go! I love that you guys also do that as well. Like, I do that too. Like I said, I was doing that with Karu's stream today. I was working on some stream stuff and getting stream elements and stuff set up to make stream a little bit more entertaining for you guys. Also, do you guys like the cafe? Do you like this cafe idea? Just like have like the open space in the background, and then I want it to be animated, like it seems like I'm sitting in a bar. I'm being completely disrespectful streaming in this like public scene, but like have like the Star Wars canteen sort of like on Tatooine, like that sort of thing. Yeah, it's nice. Did you see my last couple messages before Toasted called me a boomer? Oh wait, I was supposed to read those. I'm so sorry. I talk about this kind of thing to Ludi too. People who turn being a femboy into a gender identity thing when it's just I'm a boy and I'm cute. Yeah, that's the whole thing about being a femboy. Though it is kind of partially a gender thing, it's like a skill tree. Ooh, I'm so glad I can finally use my nerdiness to actually some good use with psychology. So, being a femboy is like a skill tree in a way. You can have access to that skill tree, and once you open up that first gate of being a femboy, more gender options get open up to you. Or like certain things get open up to you, sort of a thing. Like, that's just the base of the tree. like picking what you identify as, say, like as a tomboy or as a femboy, as, excuse me, like the term lesbian, or, well, I guess gay is also gender and also like the label, like the title itself. Those are just titles that you give yourself. I guess gay doesn't really have one that it has an affinitive or a direct one too. But like those are just like the base of the skill tree. Then you get to pick like the pronouns you wish to people to refer to you by, and then all the other stuff starts branching out from there. That's kind of what it's like. So being a femboy is, yeah, it's not necessarily the gender, but it is opening up to where your gender is going. And like I was saying earlier, your gender definitely is, God, I want to do this D&D campaign so badly. It is, shoot, I lost my track because I thought about that one scene in that. I was like, oh, that's so cool. It opens up all this thing, and gender is, it's a psychology thing where your brain is always going to be affected by the world. And this is why when you're a child, they say that you are impressionable, because everything that happens to you, everything you see, everything you do, everything you're taught, where you're from, the point of view that your parents give you from them, it all impacts who you will become, who you are going to become. You're basically the blank slate, silent protagonist of your video game until you reach consciousness at like 3-4 years old. And then after that, it's trying to figure out exactly which paths that have been opened up to you, which ones you're going to go down, or if you're going to reset and go down a completely different path. It's all a video game. For all of you conspiracy theorists out there that think life is a simulation, sorry to tell you it is. You mentioned the Star Wars bar, and I heard the little song in my mind. Yeah. I want to have like a little alien jazz band going down in the background. Here are only two genders: Nerf or nothing. I also don't like, so growing up with, I want to go on a small tangent about Nerf. Growing up with Nerf, I understand that Nerf is supposed to be a word that means that, like, big, right? It's supposed to mean like, oh, Nerf is big. They're supposed to be like this big, they're like the gun toy of gun toys for kids. So I'm just like, yeah, it's this really like big thing, and it's super cool and awesome, and it keeps getting improved and all this stuff. But nerfing in video games means that you get devolved, right? Like you get brought down. It's just like, all right. You need to be brought down a peg. You're too good, sort of a thing, right? Right? It makes so much sense that you managed to talk for your entire first stream before having any viewers. Oh man, are we gonna have to go back and watch my first stream? It's so embarrassing. That's the other thing of why I want to do a re-debut. I didn't actually do a debut. I never actually did a debut. I never did the traditional VTuber debut thing. I just started talking. See, I didn't know what VTubers really were. Like, I was watching Fig, and I watched a couple of Gargura's streams every now and then. And my friend Mashiro was streaming at the time. I didn't meet Karu with Fanto at this point in time either. So the only people that I knew were Shizu, Mashiro, Gargura, and Fig. So those four are the only ones that I knew. So I never did the VTuber thing. It's just like, this is the character, this is like these things, this is my color palette, this is their full model, this is their hobbies, their sort of things, their age, their height, favorite foods, all that. I never introduced my character. I never did. A single word sets off a whole tangent in you. Sometimes a word that you yourself say. Yeah, exactly. It's great. Autism is beautiful. It is a double-edged sword. I love it so much because I can definitely, like you say, cute rambler, thank you. I can definitely do the thing where I'm just like, talking about something, then I'll say something, I'll be like, oh, this reminds me of this thing. I do it to Sunshine all the time. She just sits there and just lets me talk, too. Which I appreciate, but I also hate because then I notice that I'm rambling. For you guys, that's what you guys come here for. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing when I'm at work. But, yeah. That's another reason why I want to do my re-debut, is because, when I actually solidify Yuma, I'll actually be able to do that sort of stuff, and hopefully we'll have enough people here that will be actually interested in that. Though I'm pretty sure most of the people here are interested, at least the ones here right now, are interested in that kind of stuff, so. I missed Toasted. There it is. Only Star Wars I've ever consumed is the PS2 Lego game, and Revenge of the Sith. Like, Revenge of the Sith, the movie, or Revenge of the Sith video game. Because didn't they make, like, all the video games separate when they came out? No, Revenge of the Sith would have to only be the movie, because they did the Skywalker, prequel as a single video game. They didn't cut it up into multiple. It's funny you also bring up that PS2 game, because when I bought my PS2 from Dawn's friends when they went to a convention, they gave it to me for my birthday, even though I bought it, and then they were also willing to buy me a video game as well, which happened to be the PS2 version of Lego Star Wars. Haven't played it yet because I haven't really done the PS2 games yet. I kind of want to, I should speak about SMT5. I want to do, the Shin Megami Tensei, what's it called? Devil Summoner? No. Devil Survivor. No. Digital Devil Saga. I want to do the 2-part game Digital Devil Saga with you guys. I want to make that fresh and new. Like, I haven't even touched it yet, but I'm really wanting to play it. I still need to get through Aegis. So I'm going to play through Aegis on my own time. Now I'm able to rant about this. So I've been playing Vengeance on my own time. I'm pissed. Act 3 of Vengeance, beautiful, great. I've been loving the game so far, until the final bosses. This game, which should only take me about like 20 to 30 more minutes to play, maybe an hour or 2 hours if these boss fights are actually supposed to be like super difficult, is going to take me much longer than that, because how I play my games is not the way apparently Atlas wanted me to play. I am stuck on a boss fight with a character that doesn't even have any relevance to this game whatsoever. He's fucking stupid. I hate him. And he pissed me off so much to the point that I was just like, I can't play this game anymore right now. So, I'm shelving it, and I'm gonna go play Aegis. And I haven't touched Aegis since I started it maybe, last week? So, it's probably also one of the reasons why my voice didn't get any better and probably got worse is because I was shouting at Mastema the entire time. Stupid angel bitch. Oh, the movie. I remember crying a lot. I was like 8 or 9. You cried too? I was such a crybaby when I was little. I cried all the way up until I was in middle school. So, don't worry, Toasty. Me too. Why were you crying? Were you crying at Revenge of the Sith? Interesting. I guess that movie is relatively, sad when you watch Anakin literally devolve to the dark side. But he gets saved later. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't watched Star Wars. been around for years. If you haven't watched Star Wars, you probably already know who Anakin Skywalker is. I like when streams feel like friend groups. Part of why I stopped watching Meg is because, and very happy for her, she started to feel like a popular streamer and not a social equal, if that makes sense. No, and that's one of the things that I hope that I can continue doing, is I thought about it a little bit as well, while on my minor hiatus, was I want to be one of those bigger names. I don't want to be too big in the sense of like Markiplier big, but I want to be big enough where I can support myself with my streaming. But I also still want to stay like where I'm just a person to you guys. Of course, I'm not going to be to some of you. Little Pixel here will worship the ground I walk on. But I'm not anything big or important. I'm just a dude. I will continue to say this. I'm just some random Midwest kid who put on a headset and was like, alright, record. I've had dreams and stuff that have been crushed and never really went anywhere, but this one I wanna I see the final trilogy stuff being brought up. Don't worry, I fully agree with everything being said. I'll get to that in a bit. I'm just trying to finish up conversations as they come up. Yeah, same here. The chat does goes faster than an F1 car. I never got go for popular streamers because it's impossible to hold a conversation. Right, exactly. Yeah, I never want that to be a thing. If I ever do get that popular, I will slow stream down. And that's not for you guys, that'll also be for me, because I love reading each and every single one of your comments and being able to, like, converse off of the things you say. If I don't have anything to say about it, so if I do skip over a comment as well, it's because I don't have anything to say. It's kind of the autism in me. The autistic side of my brain is like, yeah, I do this in real life too. I have Snapchat and I snap sunshine all the time. And so when I feel like a conversation point is done, we'll keep going back and forth and ping pong that ball back and forth, but it'll get slower and slower until I catch it and I'm like, this conversation is done. It's already dying is the thing. So I'm just killing it. I'm old yellering it before it kills itself, sort of a thing. But if it ever gets to that point as well, I will slow down chat so then I can still keep the conversations up with you guys. Yeah, I liked Anakin. I liked him too. I don't know if we all liked him for the same reason. I liked him in Attack of the Clones, and I loved Obi-Wan in Phantom Menace because of their little braid, the Padawan braid. Oh, that's so sexy. Oh, that makes the Yuma gush. Oh, I love it so much. And yeah, somehow Palpatine does return. The fucking final trilogy were ass movies. They did a decent job. They should have listened to Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill was onto something after, what was it, The Force Awakens? He was like, there should not be any more movies. We are going to kill this. We are going to kill it. And they killed it. They absolutely slaughtered that behemoth. I don't think they can save Star Wars. I don't care how many different series they come out with, they can't save it. Is it bad that I've never seen Star Wars? Not at all, Iwan. Not at all. Star Wars is also kind of one of those niche things. I feel like either you're into Star Trek, Star Wars, or Lord of the Rings, if you're into any sort of mainstream fantasy, or a combination of those three, or all three of them. Hardly ever have I found someone who's, like, super nerdy that's not into at least one of those sort of aspects. Because if you're not into the space odyssey that is Star Trek, you're into the high sci-fi that is Star Wars. Or you're into high fantasy that is Lord of the Rings. So, nothing bad about that. Nothing bad about that at all. I've never seen not really. I've never seen most of the big classics. Only started watching stuff like Terminator in the last few years. I've never been really into some of those classical movies too. I've never even seen a Terminator movie. I get the references, but that's about as far as I've gotten. Nah, I know it sucks, but the line is too stupid funny. Oh yeah, somehow Palpatine survives. That pissed me off. When what? I don't even know what the last movie's called. I don't even know what the last 2 movies are called because I fucking hated them that much. I need to calm down. My voice is not there yet. I hated the last 2 movies of Star Wars so much that they don't exist. I remember plot points. Sunshine's such a big Star Wars fan that even she doesn't end up liking any of the final trilogy. We bash on it so much whenever we bring up Star Wars. The only thing that really saves Star Wars is Kylo Ren in Force Awakens. We always reference more, blow that ship out of the sky. And we always reference ship. We replace ship with a bunch of different things. So we're at work and we're making a pizza and another pizza order comes in. It's got 6 pizzas on it. I'm like, more, blow that pizza out of the sky. It's great. It's wonderful. It's perfect. Mwah. It's peak cinema right there. But Palpatine surviving makes no fucking sense. And it doesn't even matter because apparently the main antagonist of the latter trilogy, spoilers, but don't watch these movies, they're terrible. Palpatine is the main antagonist. He just took on a different name and a different face, and then he's hooked up to this cybernetic Darth Vader was already hooked up to a life machine. Okay, and that was his suit of armor. This wrinkly ass old motherfucker who should have died centuries ago, most likely. Not centuries ago, but he looks like he should have died centuries ago, is hooked up to this entire what is it, a planet or this ship or something, and it's he's got all these wires and tubes and stuff. He comes down and he's a machine arm is connected to him, and it's this massive thing, and it's just him, a little tiny guy connected to all this mechanical stuff, and I'm like, he's dead. He's not a threat. He can't even move off of that thing. He's on a platform. He's not a threat. And you want to know what the problem was? It's Disney. Disney's the problem. Disney killed Star Wars. Thank you, Bobby. I'll take another hydrate. I probably need more water. Ugh. Same, never watched 99% of the big ones because I'd fucking never be inside growing up. I was inside and outside. So, it was back and forth for me. My dad was really into big classic movies. He had us watch the original Star Wars trilogy, episode 4 through 6. Also, why, not Steven Spielberg. The other one. George Lucas started with episode 4 and 6. Don't know. But, yeah. Those were the Star Wars that I grew up on. I didn't even grow up with the Skywalker saga. Or is that what... I don't know what the prequel saga is. Anakin's story. I didn't grow up with Anakin's story. It's basically what we should call the prequels, is Anakin's story. The Anakin saga. Thank goodness. My friends make fun of me for not being into it lightheartedly. Yeah, don't worry about it. You have your own things that you're into. Don't let... See, here's the thing about mainstream stuff, is mainstream does well because the majority of the populace loves it. That's why it does well, because a lot of people do like that kind of stuff, which is fine. That's normal. That would be kind of like if you guys have ever seen, anything that has multiple different high intelligent races. So anything with fantasy, anything with sci-fi. You'll have multiple different either fantasy races or alien races. Each of them has a stereotype that falls under them. Or even the human race. We're divided into multiple different races and regions and stuff. Asia does certain things that us here in the States don't. Or South America and Latin America and all that area has a bunch of stuff that Russia won't have. Like, there are stereotypes and things that fall into certain mainstreams, but then the whole collective of humanity falls into a mainstream as well. It's fascinating in a sense. So if you don't fall into that mainstream, there's nothing wrong with you. It just means that you don't like that certain mainstream thing. It's only there for the 99% of humanity. That 1 percentile is going to be then you, or maybe a friend of yours that you have. Not everybody's going to like everything. And if you do, how real are you? Modern media is where classics are humiliated and executed. What? Best to pretend these movie shows seasons of shows never happened. Kind of. What it is, modern media... Modern media isn't necessarily entertainment anymore. It is profitability. We're not making media anymore in mainstream to be entertaining. We're making it to make a profit. Or, in the sense of what we have been doing over the last couple of years, to lose a profit. You tell me a mainstream movie that has probably made its budget. Like, its box office returns has outpaid its budget. Most of those ones that are old IPs or returning IPs have been losing money because they keep trying to milk this cow that's been dry for, God, a decade or so. Nah, give me that high fantasy face smut, you know? Exactly, yeah. The final trilogy may be the worst, but it made good memes. It did make good memes. Of course I haven't seen them, but the one praise I've seen is that Adam Driver did the best he could with playing Kylo Ren. He did so amazing. He's already such a good actor. Like, he's so emotional as an actor, and giving him the most emotionally volatile character in the entire Star Wars series that we've seen yet was perfect. He delivered Kylo Ren like no one else could. And no one else probably ever will. Disney the movie butcher, exactly. So one of the reasons why I didn't go... I was excited to see Lilo and Stitch because I was like, it's an IP that I love. I want to give it a chance. But then I didn't get to see it while I was in theaters, and then all the reviews came in, and I heard they changed the ending. Which, if you're taking your IP... This is the thing that pisses me off. I think they did it with, like, Snow White as well or something. See, Disney's trying to do too many things. It's not just Disney. There's other... Netflix is going down a different path. They're trying to make streaming... They're trying to turn streaming back into TV. Except for the high elites that are willing to throw money at their problems. Ads. Which is dumb. That's why people went to streaming. They wanted to be able to watch their TV... without having to watch ads and having to miss episodes and stuff. That's why streaming became a thing. It became convenient for you to watch what you wanted to when you wanted to. But now streaming has become what people watch for TV. So, sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. So streaming has become main TV now, right? So TV's dead. So now we're going back to making streaming into TV, and then only the elites who are able to afford Supreme streaming are able to afford streaming without ads, while everybody else has to get ads. Nothing wrong with ads. I grew up with ads. I'm okay with ads. Do I get annoyed by them? Yeah, because the last, 10 years, I've been used to seeing stuff without ads. That's beside the point. But, what I hate about what Disney is doing more recently is that they're taking their original IPs and ideas and stuff, taking classic movies that they've already done in the past, and then turn them into live actions. Nothing wrong with that. Some people like watching... See, one of the things that I grew up with is I love cartoons and I love animated content, but my father sees cartoons as for children, for kids. Only recently has he discovered that anime, the stuff I watch, isn't for kids sometimes, that it's actually mature content sometimes. And so he's kind of grown out of that, which is great because my dad is like 75. For him to finally understand and come to the understanding of just like, my children like this thing and it's actually not what I thought it was. We're changing their point of views. But, say Lilo and Stitch, like I brought up, or Snow White. That is an animated cartoon. Sure, it's a family film still, but some people look at that as just like, no, that's a kid's movie. I can't watch that. I would love to see an actual, like, Snow White, like, live action thing. So we make a live action thing. He'll eventually find hentai. He'll find my hentai. That's a joke. That's a joke. Though, I was thinking about Fansly the other day. I came across a YouTube video and they talked about Fansly at the end, and I was like, I'll consider. Didn't know people could change opinions at that age. Me neither. I got to witness it as my own father. He gave me a Naruto. I've never watched Naruto, but he gave me a Naruto, if it pays the bills, you know. Exactly. I'm sure people would throw money at that. I'll do stuff. Anyways. What's that? Don't look it up, Pixel. That's one territory, Pixel, that I hope you don't fund me in. Is that like Twitch or YouTube? I still think it'd probably be best if you didn't go over there, buddy. But yeah, my dad, he, I'm sorry. I just like the Pixel comes in, he's like, I just imagine him holding like his little, his Yuma, he's wearing a Yuma sweatshirt, he's holding a little pumpkin, he's got his like little Yuma, like #1 fan hat on and everything. He's just like, I'll support Yuma, what's this thing? And everybody else just looks over at Pixel, their eyes gleam, they're all like shadowed figures, their eyes gleam, and like predatorily looking at him is just like, yes, come with us, little pumpkin. Let us show you. It's that scene in the anime where you're just like, oh no, the protagonist is not in for a good time right now. You can study lots of female and male anatomy there. Yeah, Pixel's so innocent. He would be like, what's hentai? Is that a food? Pixel, do know that I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the scenario that I put yourself into in my head. That's what I'm laughing at. I'm not laughing at you at all. I very much love and appreciate that you are the pure one amongst us, because I need something to reel me in. And if that can be you, thank you. Thank you, buddy. I very much appreciate that. I very much love and appreciate all the support and all your enthusiasm and excitement. I know. Okay. Ugh. I don't even remember what I was saying. I was watching that scene play out in my head. It was just so amusing. Man, I wish... One of the things I wish for like a Neuralink, here Yuma goes on another tangent, is like, if I could take my thoughts, like the images that appear in my head, and I could make my manga or something from my mind, or like the clips that appear in my head, and I could just put them out onto the internet. Like, that would be such a funny little, like, story time clip to do. Ugh. But I don't want my brain to get hacked is the thing, so no. IPs. So if someone wants to watch one of their favorite, like, childhood cartoons as a live action IP, I think they should have the right to do that, right? However, Disney doesn't fucking care about the IP. They want to know what's going to make them the most money. And so they'll ruin their own IP, change the story completely, cast people who don't even, like, it's, ugh. Yes, I do pee. Intellectual property. It's so frustrating for me just to watch. Like, I was okay with it because it didn't impact me personally, I guess. But when I heard that they weren't gonna have Jumbo and Pleakley, like the director for Lilo and Stitch, hardcore wanted Jumbo and Pleakley to do their aliens in disguise, be like in their alien forms in the disguise. But of course, you know that's gonna cost a lot of money, budget wise. But Disney shut it down before it was even a fucking, before it even was even a thought off paper. Like before they even actually were coming up with scenes and stuff. They killed it before it even got into like maybe even script writing phase. Like they could have been like, okay, yeah, but you only get this many scenes to do it, and it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, money. But they cut it and they used humans instead, and I was like, all right, I can maybe understand this, but Disney has enough money that they're sitting on that they could probably do this, and the returns would be great. But what really killed it for me was the ending. I'm not gonna spoil the ending just in case somebody does want to go watch it and the live action is one of their favorites. But if the live action is your favorite, go watch the original Lilo and Stitch and then tell me which one's better. The original Lilo and Stitch is supposed to be about family, about finding your place and your belonging and stuff, which is one of the reasons why I love Lilo and Stitch so much. It's because I can relate to that. Not feeling like I have a place to belong and then finding a family. That's something that hit with me. And I feel like that got completely overwritten with this live action adaptation. That's so sad. Ugh. I'm lucky to already not be interested in modern media. Newest thing I have watched is Spider-Man No Way Home and live action One Piece, and both were made with care. I've been told that a lot of One Piece fans don't really like the live action One Piece too much, so it's pretty interesting to see a One Piece fan like the live action One Piece. I don't know, I'm getting close to starting One Piece, but like I said, I added a lot of soul male BL anime to my watch list, so yeah, I'm gonna watch a lot of that. It might take me a while to get through it as well, because I'll see the cute boys and I'll be like, I need to do things now. Do it? Is watch the live, or watch One Piece? Well, yes, I do want to watch One Piece. It is on my list. I want One Piece to be nearing its completion before I start it, because I know there's 1,000 episodes, but I fear that I'm going to catch up. This is what happened with Pokemon, is I saw Pokemon was coming out with complete series, and they were coming out with them pretty steadily. So I started watching Pokemon, and then I caught up with Black and White, and then I had to stop because I couldn't watch Pokemon anymore because the complete series wasn't available to me, and the Pokemon Company wasn't releasing their episodes on all the platforms that they had regularly enough for me to watch it. So and now I own all of Pokemon, or at least it's Ash's Journey, that I can do that. I want to wait to do that with One Piece until I'm sure that One Piece is close enough to its end where if I accidentally do catch up, I won't be troubled. Because the thing that I have is I love binging animes and shows and stuff. But just wait for One Piece Kai to start. Weren't they talking about that? I'm pretty sure Toei Animation was talking about their big 3 animations, and you're gonna be surprised as to what the third animation is. But One Piece apparently was supposed to be getting an abridged version, was apparently one of their plans that they were talking about. Dragon Ball, of course, is going to continuously be getting content. They're coming out with a Beerus movie, I think, actually, which is supposed to be telling Battle of Gods, I think, the story of Battle of Gods. But we already have Battle of Gods in both anime form and Super, and in Battle of Gods, so now they're making a redo version of Battle of Gods as a movie? Whatever. I don't care. I'm not that big of a Dragon Ball fan. I'll talk to my brother about it. He's the Dragon Ball fan in the family. But, the third one, that I'm really interested in, which surprises me that they say it's one of our big ones that everybody loves because it's so obscure you wouldn't think that it's a Toei animation. It's Digimon. Digimon's big in its niche community, but for Toei to just be like, this is a staple foundation of who we are, which it is. Toei's been around doing Digimon since the very beginning, but it's not one of their pillars. It's not really what Toei's known for. Toei's known for Dragon Ball and One Piece mainly. Digimon was like their roots. Yeah, it's like the foundation, but it's not a pillar. And they're treating it like a pillar. But I think what they were also saying is that they wanted to go back. They did redo Digimon Adventure in 2020, but they wanted to like go back and redub Digimon Adventure because Fox did a very Western style 90s version dubbing of it. And more recently they came out with a redubbing of the first 3 movies for the Digimon movies, and I bought that and I got to watch them, and oh my gosh, seeing my old Digimon that was all like, ha ha ha, 90s jokes, 2000s kids, ha 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 ha, we're Western kids, ha ha, ketchup on french fries, whatever. I don't know what a Western joke is, but making it super kid friendly and whitewashing it to it being this depressing, gritty, dark anime about life and death and the ambiguity of the internet and the digital world was fantastic. I love the threat that Diaboromon was in our war game in this redub. Oh my god, it was beautiful. And I think it's called Bizarre Hurricane or something like that, or Delta Hurricane or something. Is the 3rd movie. I hated that form, or I hated that part of the Digimon movie, so I was like, this doesn't make any sense. A digital virus can't become a biological virus. Sure, it's a biological virus for a digital creature, but still, that doesn't make sense that the virus came to the real world and infected a Digimon that was in the real world. But whatever. But then seeing the original story for it, oh, it was really good! I was sad, I was almost crying. It was amazing, I loved it. It was divisive from the start, but I enjoyed. There are definitely ups and downs, I'm sure. Live action always has ups and downs. I only know Toei for badly animating the best selling manga of all time. Yeah, I know, right? I was explaining this to Sunshine the other day. Because I was explaining the controversy that MAPPA got themselves into at JJK with overworking their animators and underpaying them and basically pushing out a movie quality season in JJK season 2. Like, amazing that we got that, but also the conditions of which we got that were not good at all. So I was explaining that to them, and then she was like, is that not normal? And I was like, usually when an anime goes on for long enough, they'll take budget cuts. Your background will start looking less and less detailed. Some characters in between frames will just be splotches of images, or splotches of, like, color to form what the image is supposed to be, but it's only there for, like, a half a second, so you're not going to even pay attention to it. They take massive budget cuts. Not budget cuts, but like shortcuts in animating once an anime gets long enough. So, it's not just Toei, but yeah. If you want to get into bad anime, the Persona 5 anime, oof. The Joker splash screen that they did in that anime, bad. Tis bad. Tis bad, man. Tis bad. It's like they didn't bring in anybody who worked on the game art to work on the animation like they did for Persona 4 and Persona 3. I think they actually brought in the art team from Persona 3 to do the movies. I think they only brought a handful of them to guide the people for the Persona 4 animation and Golden animation. I don't think anybody on the original team was, because the art style is almost drastically different as well. Like, you could tell the lead art director for the Persona 5 anime did not work on the team at all, but knew the fundamentals of the art style of Persona 5 and what the art team did. And I wonder if that's because they were working on Metaphor at the time. But they made a different studio to work on Metaphor. So I don't know. Also, I don't think I'm gonna get to the mood board that I wanted to today. We can do a mood board again later if people are wanting to do something like that, but I don't think we'll get to that today. There's some hilarious bad moments of One Piece. Dressrosa, is that the dinosaur arc? I don't know which arc that is. Or is that the Doflamingo arc? Okay. Like the incredibly intimidating Doflamingo shooting his strings like a kid using finger guns. Oh. Yeah. Man. I can't wait to watch One Piece because Doflamingo seems like a very interesting character that I'm gonna love. I already like his design, so I'm sad to hear that there's a fucking scene out there that he has some bad animation for. Isn't he like also a reoccurring villain or something too? Maybe I can find a gif to show you in Discord later. Pew pew bang bang, I'm a bad guy with cool glasses. He's so cool looking. He would definitely be my type too. Maybe if it's another stream. Oh! Speaking about stream ideas, but maybe that's another stream ideas. We should do a Yuma puts himself on dating services. You guys want to help me? You guys want to help me get a boyfriend? I want to cuddle a boy, and I want to service a boy. Badly. Sorry, Yumi. Dressrosa arc as a whole is a failure in the anime. Don't worry, I'm gonna read One Piece anyway. I'm gonna read it before I watch it, most likely. Like, I have the first 9 volumes in the mega bundles, in those big, like, omnibus style. Good. Oh, I usually do that. If I like an anime, I always get the manga and I try to complete the manga. I almost have all 42 volumes of My Hero Academia. I should also start Vigilantes at some point, because I did like MHA. Apparently as well, there's some new content for MHA over the last like couple of months that have come out that I need to go back and look into, because my boy Lemillion, that's also my type. I either want this really, really badass, hunky villain boy, or this golden retriever boy that's just gonna take care of me. I don't know which one. Welcome to Average Day in my and Dachi's life, Yuma. We crave boys. I know. I hide it so well, but here's the thing. There was... Can I embarrass myself for a little bit? I don't think I've ever told you guys this story, but I'm willing to tell you if you will not laugh too hard. You can laugh, but just don't laugh and point. Only laughing, no pointing. He also has a silly walk. A silly walk? No. He's so cool. He's so intimidating. Out of all the One Piece villains I've seen, he looks like an intimidating villain. Like, most One Piece villains look relatively like, heh, that's Oda style for sure. Doflamingo looks like an intimidating villain you can put in any anime and you just be like, that's a guy I don't want to fuck with. In the manga, it was great. The most of pre-Wano One Piece. Ooh. The anime just had a long bad spot when post-time skip started. Aww. Getting my point laugh emote ready. Alright, I'm gonna tell this story then. So, this was a while ago as well. Maybe a couple of years ago. there was this cleaning service that would bring us towels and stuff. I'm scared as well because if this guy ever comes to my stream, I don't think he'll come to my stream because I don't think he's into that kind of stuff. But I think I'd die. Sunshine even knows about this guy. Almost tried to hype man me with it. But we had this one guy come in that was part of this cleaning crew, and he was cute. He was tall. He had pretty eyes, beautiful haircut. He had a nice face to look at. He had a nice butt too. But he would come in, and I got the courage to talk to him sometimes, and it seemed like we were becoming acquainted with each other, but I might have taken things a little too far with trying to like get him to notice me. But he ended up leaving, so I don't get to see him anymore. But I gave him my number at one point in time. I was just like, if you ever wanna, we were playing D&D at any point in time. I was like, hey, I'm gonna start a D&D campaign. If you ever feel like you want to play D&D, you can come play with us. And I gave him my number. This is a very cringy thing. I also gave him a Christmas present because both our mailman and him, they came in these trucks that are like so like thin metal trucks, like no insulation in them at all. And I always saw them like shivering and freezing. So Sunshine got a box for the mailman. I got one for this guy. He was relatively young too. He was about my age, if not maybe a little younger. So we gave him like hot cocoa, gloves, hats, a scarf, stuff like that. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, it's great. It was great. And his smile, every single time they'd come in, he would look at me and then smile and wave, and as he would leave, he would say goodbye to me too. And it would fill my heart up with butterflies and joy. I usually hated Thursdays. Thursdays were the days that he would come in on. I usually hated Thursdays. I was so happy on Thursdays when he would come in because I would be like, I get to see the towel boy. Oh. But I don't get that way anymore. Now I just am like, alright, I'm going to work. At least I get to talk to Sunshine today. We're gonna carry this fucking shift. Doflamingo's my favorite villain, and Dressrosa is my favorite arc. And he's got a Delinger the Femboy on his crew. Oh, he's got Delinger the Femboy on his crew. Did you show me that guy before? The Femboy guy? Let's go! Also, I like that Oda. Does Yonat get head pats? Yonat in hospital? Yonat in hospital? Did Yonat say they're in the hospital? Did Yonat come in? Did I skip over Yonat? I don't see Yonat. When did Yonat come in? Oh, you are Yonat! Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Yonat. Yes, Yonat, you get head pats, head scratchies. I thought I missed your comment. I'm so fucking dumb. What happened, Yonat? What happened? What'd you do? Delinger. Got it. I think I'm saying that right. Oh, I have to go blow my nose. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna mute the mic so you guys don't listen to me blowing my nose. So just give me a quick second. Seizures? What? Okay, give me a quick second. I'll be right back.
Searching for a sign or rise, curse the universe, flesh and bone, satellite, atmospheric samurai, neutral defender out the haves and the have-not. The layman's shouting outside, fuck that, I'm an astronaut. Searching for a reason to fly, curse the universe refuses to die, nor does the atmospheric samurai, neutral defender out the haves and the have-not. The layman's shouting outside, fuck that, I'm an astronaut. Searching for a sign or rise, curse the universe, flesh and bone, satellite, atmospheric samurai.
Alright, side tangent before I get into Yonat's thing. What I really hate about having the sinus problems is where you feel like your nose has stuff in it, and then you go to blow your nose, and it doesn't. And so that was just a pointless task this entire time. I don't feel any better. If anything, I might feel worse. Yona, what happened? Seizures, are you okay? Put the emphasis on Dell. Oh, Dellinger. Okay. I think I got that. I think I got it. Okay. Head pass for Yonat. Are you okay, buddy? I think it's one letter off, from a type of gun. Oh, are they guns? What are all his naming styles? I have to figure out what his naming styles are. It's easy to figure out Toriyama's naming style because he just does food. Good job. You learned names 600 chapters early. Let's go. That's okay. I'll get to it eventually. Ooh, it's been about 2 hours. And I need to make sure I actually do my duo today. I ended up having a freeze last week around this time, and Duo did not like that. Sunshine and I ended up having way too much fun watching one of her favorite movies. Rebel Moon, by the way. If you guys haven't seen Rebel Moon, it's by Zack Snyder, the guy who made, the, Justice League movies. But these are like Star Wars meets Lord of the Rings meets real world culture. It's really great. I like them, at least. They're very niche, and I don't know if you guys might like them, but Rebel Moon on Netflix. There's only 2 movies out. It's supposed to be a 6-movie series, but right now he's on hiatus, but we don't think that a 3rd movie is coming, even though they have made he wrote plenty of room for a 3rd movie. So, yeah. Well, they say something about muscle enzymes breakdown, whatever that is, but now I'm trapped. Yeah, okay, that's not good. Okay, do what they tell you to do. What is muscle enzymes? How do you fix that again? Is that electrolyte stuff, Pixel? So you need to stay hydrated, right? God, it's been forever. Want to switch places? No. no, thank you. Yonat, I love you to death, but, I've already been gone for a month. Yeah, no. Hope you get better soon. Yeah, we hope you get better soon. Oh, that's bad. Man, I can't remember. I think it's hydration will help you a lot with that. What you can do, and then whatever kind of medication that they give you to keep your enzymes from breaking down as well. Michaels, hello, how are you doing? Hi, Sky. Hello. Welcome in. Oh, I got a subby. You got a sub? You got a free sub out of nowhere? The Vince. Oh, yep. Now my other friend is telling me to practice. I'll refer to him as, because it's his Frank, right? Frank Lives, I think, is the username. He lives here. So we'll refer to this friend as Frank. I don't know if he knows that no, he does know that I stream because he did follow. But I just got Frank's duo to do duo. The one that came in for this one was, your position as my streak partner is under review. So if you guys don't know how duo does things, it will send notifications. You can nudge your friends to practice if they haven't practiced that day, and it will send them a very, very passive aggressive notification. One of my favorite ones is just like, don't worry about our front streak, I know I'm not, and it's a clown emoji. That one, and oh, there was one that Lily sends a message. Duo ends up sending some as well, but sometimes some of the characters in Duo will send you some. And Lily's is one of my favorites. She was like, Yo, that impressive streak of yours would be pretty suckish to lose. But what do I know? I'm not good at motivating. That's Duo's thing. I'm just like, that fits her personality so well. There's a reason why she's everyone's favorite. I'm doing really well. What about you guys? I'm not doing too bad. I've been recently sick, and my throat has been bad, but I've been doing all right. They shoved the IV cord in my hand. Why? In your hand? In the back of your hand? Oh, okay, yeah. That's because they're trying to get it into your muscles and not into your bloodstream, if I remember correctly. They're trying to no, I think it's for convulsion issues, actually. There's less muscles in your hand than there are in your arm, where they would normally put the IV. They don't want the IV to fall out if you have a seizure, I think is the thing. Doing wonderful. Yuma stream. Also, Rora streamed the other day. I haven't seen Rora in forever. Though, not too sure what, man, I don't want to worry about that too much, though. I'm so happy to hear that. That's awesome. I know. Pixel's so happy. Pixel's so happy all the time. What's this vibrating one, Pixel? Oh my gosh. This bleh is so cursed. What happened to your voice, Yuma? Are you sick? I'm not sick. I am kind of sick now. My sinuses have flared up. But for like 3 or 4 weeks, my voice just decided to be shot for some reason. It was weird. It came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened. Also, if it seems like I'm slightly distracted, I'm playing with a Tapu Koko toy right now. Koko! It came with a Z crystal for the Tapu as well. This one. You can't see it, but I'm holding it up to the camera as if you could see it. Yuma got shot? I didn't get shot. No. Oh no. No, my stream isn't glitching out. No, I didn't get shot. My voice got shot. I think I took way too many walks outside while the weather was going back and forth. What? What's vibrating? The bleh! The bleh is vibrating. The bleh emote is vibrating extremely. I have shown you Dellinger before, but I resent in DM if you want a Pika. Absolutely. I think I remember. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I think I remember. He's the one with the high heels, right? Yeah, that one. I like his butt. He's got a cute little butt. In cold blood. Yeah, I've. Okay, I need to get Webtoon notifications off my phone. I haven't talked to you guys in a hot minute. How's life treating y'all? Not too bad, not too bad. I'm tired. The fuck they putting me? I'm tired. They're probably trying to get you to, rest and stuff. So, how do I explain this? Your body produces electrical energy, which is in your muscles. And that fuels proteins, enzymes, and all the different, things that your body runs on to work. However, when you have a seizure, if your muscle enzymes get broken down, that stops certain elements of being made, like glucose, I think some proteins, and stuff like that for your body to work properly. So instead of your body going into a shutdown mode itself, they pump you full of stuff to keep you okay, but then also helps you kind of sleep and relax. It's a slow drip sort of a thing. If you get way too unwell, they have you on a monitor, I'm sure. So if your vitals get way too low, they'll increase the slow drip, but they give you enough for you to be okay and for your body to focus on healing rather than you being awake and then your body's not focused on healing. Fun fact, your body takes care of itself most while you're asleep, which is why whenever you get sick, it's why it's recommended that you sleep to feel better. You'll take medicine, then you'll take a nap, and then you'll wake up and you're like, I feel like $1 million. Very good for me at least. Things are coming up Pixel. How about you? Things are coming up Pixel. I love that. Aw, hugs. Nice. What have you been up to lately? Oh my. Man. Did we just get back from an ad break? Yeah, we did. I'll go for just a little bit longer. This was not supposed to be a 3-hour stream. Like I said, it was only supposed to be like an hour and a half stream. Ended up being double that. So if it's supposed to be an hour and a half, technically that would make it 3 hours. So I guess we'll do about 30 more minutes. But I gotta give my voice and my face a break. And I gotta go eat food. They dare me to go sleep when I can go sleep myself. No. It's not that. They want to make sure you're okay, buddy. Will you be okay for me? Please? I would appreciate it if you got better. Do what the doctors tell you. Trust me, they're taking good care of you. As much as I don't like going to the doctors myself whenever I get sick. Okay, thank you. Mwah. I am such a benevolent manipulator. I am what manipulators should be. I will wear... Oh, there's my ad break. My bad. I don't know if people know that about me. I have a silver tongue about me. Man, fuck going to the doctor. Exactly. I hate it. I don't even go to my mom anymore. Like, I was sick for like... Not sick, but like my throat hurt. I'd rather die at home. Honestly, I'd rather croak in my own house. Me too, Toasty. Toasty, you want to get married? I am unwell. I am unwell. I have been alone in my apartment for far too long, with way too many things at my device, and not enough physical attention. Yes. I'll fly to Brazil. I'm sorry. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so proud. Oh, wait. Mostly just getting... Wait. I'm trying to be Pixel. Mostly trying to get out more, making more friends and such. Lots of gym progress and learning cooking. Oh, I was supposed to say about that. Before I forget about it. Pixel, you're gonna love this. Who wants the beginning of streams? I will post the day of stream a drink I'm gonna try, and then we're gonna make that drink on stream, and I'm gonna drink that during stream. Would that be fun? Would that be something people would like? Say if I come up with a tea and I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna be drinking this tea. If you're able to have this tea with me today, join me in drinking it. Or coffee or something like that. I don't know. Could be alcoholic drinks and stuff too. We'll see. I don't know, for me it's the exact other way around. I feel much better if I don't sleep. If I sleep, I just become bedridden. That's the point! You're supposed to stop moving. Your body's supposed to get better when it's inactive. That's why it gets into this semi-state of inactivity. It helps having a mother that was a nurse. Nah, you stay right there. Marrying me here, you get fuck all. Alright. I get a green card if I marry you there. Fair enough. I'll, and can't drink. I've been drinking. Oh, yes, I knew you would love that, Pixel. Sunshine was talking to me about that earlier today. She was like, what? Wouldn't that be such a good idea if you just, like, try coffee on stream? Make and try new coffee? And I was like, oh, that'd be perfect. Recently, I've been getting into, for lack of a better term, white girl coffee. I don't know if I've explained this the last couple of streams or not, but mochas are so good. I love mochas. I love chocolate coffee. I was trying to be cute there for a second, but my voice cracked. Lovely. I love chocolate coffee. It's great. It's so delicious, it's so sweet, it's so yummy, it tastes like chocolate, and it gives me a little bit of zoomies, but coffee has this effect on me where it lets me get sleepy after I drink it, so it's really good. I love it. I've been drinking since 16. Going to another country won't stop me. Well, I'm sure you're close to 21. You're like, what? You're like 20 now, aren't you? Are you almost 10 years younger than me, Toasty? Are you 10 years younger than me? I mean, don't take this out of context. I will explain myself. Age is a number when it comes to love. Within reason. Like, if you're both adults, yeah, sure, fine and fair. Turning 21 this year. You want a birthday gift? You want to come up to South Dakota? Huh? I'll explain what my line of thinking with this. So, I've always had this philosophy with age being a number sort of thing. Within reason. Not like me being almost 30 years old and just being like,
ooh, that 5-year-old over there looks like a delicious little treat.
No. As in, like, my mom is 65. My dad is 75. They are 10 years apart. They met as adults, and they're 10 years apart. Like, when it comes to age as an adult, it really is just a number with, like, I can be a 30-year-old, or I can be like 50 years old, and I might have a friend later that's like 30. Like, isn't that crazy to think of? Most of my friends are younger than me. That's such a hard thing to think of too. It's like so weird, isn't it? Not condoning any pedophiles at all. Pedophiles they need the medical attention that they need, or to be castrated. But within the line of reasons, I turned 21 a month ago. Let's go. Don't drink alcohol in the hospital. That will have the opposite effect. Even though they probably have plenty of rubbing alcohol in there, that's not for consumption. 10 years apart? Rookie numbers. Mom's 16 years older than dad. See, that's the other thing too that I really enjoy seeing as well, is I love seeing the younger father than the mother. Because usually here in America, it's usually the guy is older than the woman, or the same age. Hardly ever do you see that it's the other way around. Yeah, Toasty was only like 19 when he followed, I think. Yeah, he was. I do remember. I was just like, Toasty was such a baby back then. He's still such a baby. I'm taller than you anyway, and that's good too. Toasty's still such a baby, and I'm gonna always pick on you for that one, Toasty. You get to call me short, I get to call you baby. Jesus, I feel so old. Don't feel old, Michaels. Don't feel old. Sky, it's fine. I'm up there too. I'm 30. It's fine. I'm not 30, but I'm close enough to 30 where I can claim 30. Turning 29 this year. Isn't that weird? Look young too. You still are young. Don't say anything. You're still a baby. You don't really start showing unless you have some sort of like stressful situation you got going on, which you might. And what's the other thing? If you're doing things that stress your body as well. I'm an uncle. Oh yeah, I'm an uncle too. Here's the other thing too. See, this is the thing that I love being born in the family that I was because of the certain situations that my family has. My youngest brother, out the womb, was born an uncle. All of his nieces and nephews are older than him. Well, not all of them. My younger brother recently just had a nephew a couple years ago, so finally my youngest brother has a nephew that's younger than him. But ain't that crazy? All y'all just being like, alright, Unc. And I'm just like, alright, first off, it's just a title. It's not an age thing. I'm an uncle. I've been an uncle since I was a frickin' almost out of the womb. I think ever since I was 2. I was 12 years old running around in the lawn of my nephew's front lawn, playing tag with him. And he was like 10 or 11 at the time. He's like only a year younger than me. Well, I don't know if he identifies as he anymore, but yeah. Personally, my favorite nephew. Not saying that you should have favorite nephews and nieces, but I do have a favorite nephew and a favorite niece. I love T and I love R. They're my favorites. Even though C's fine, but I love C's accent. I think it went away. He had this speech impediment where he sounded British for a long time. Which none of our family's British and they didn't know where it came from. And he's got red hair and freckles. And he sounds British. It's funny. You would think that he would sound Irish. No, because he's got Irish blood in him. I'm pretty sure my sister-in-law has Irish blood and Irish heritage. And that's where their red hair and freckles and stuff comes from. But no, he has this British accent about him. It's funny. It's cute. Everyone is a baby compared to us, Yuma. They don't know how good they have it. I know, back pain and stuff. Do you have to hold your back when you get up out of bed, Sky? I know I do. Well, but I sleep on a couch, which is not good for my back, but there are other things that could not be good for my back that I would appreciate, but I'm guessing it came from watching Peppa Pig. I don't think so. I don't think Peppa Pig was around when I was that young. Look, I'm 28 now, turning 29. I was 12 the last time we went and saw them. So, yeah. Yo, was. Hello. Hi, Tar. How are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm laughing because Iwan's handle says Iwan Trash. I Eat Tar is another one. What was another one? Wasn't it Fire? Fire was like God of Poop for the long time. Then he changed his name to God of Fire because I said the same thing. I don't want to call you guys these things. It's just like, I love the name I Eat Tar though. That's great. I love that. Welcome in. How are you doing? I think it's the couch, not the age. Yeah, it is the couch. My mom recently just gave me a blanket. We just went down for Christmas, a month after Christmas, because I wasn't able to go down to Christmas. I was having Christmas with Sunshine's family. So, and my boss's family. I went to have Christmas with them, so I missed Christmas with my parents. Not that I had a way to get down to my hometown anyways. And then Sunshine was like, we should go to your parents because they have stuff for you for Christmas. And I was like, they have stuff for you for Christmas? Because she decided to be a big mouth and was just like, I'm Yuma's friend. And my mom was like, yay, Yuma has friends. Mama Archives is... Oh, good heavens for any of you if you ever meet Mama Archives. She's going to just yap. My parents will never be on stream ever with me. I'm sorry if you guys ever want that, but they can't be on stream with me. They'll say things that'll either dox me, or they'll say something completely random and arbitrary that will just embarrass me to the point where I'll never stream again. So, but Mama Archives, whenever I say I have a new friend, or if I say, oh, I'm interested in this person, they're just like, bring them, show me, and then she gives them gifts, makes them part of the family, Christmas presents, invites them to all the gatherings and stuff, gets their phone numbers, texts them good morning, hopes that they have a good day, keeps track of them, tells them to drink water, tells them to bundle up if it's cold outside. Yeah, she becomes their mom. Mama Archives is a funny character if you ever do get... I should maybe try to get a little bit more stories of Mama Archives for you guys. I'm gonna be 22. I know, I'm ancient. Not that bad though. You're about Toasty's age. Bro. Toasty's sitting over here just like, we the same age though. tar isn't nearly as bad as poop. Tar isn't nearly as bad as poop, but I still would worry if you're eating tar. If anyone needs a response for spam text, just use Evoca Demonem Venium Occidentalis Quemintencio. I can't say the rest of it. I fucking love Latin. Excited to meet Mama Archives then. I'm sure if there is a time where I am willing to bring my mother on stream, my mother would definitely, in the sense of looking at this as a monetary job, my mother would definitely bring in views. Mama Archives would bring in a hell of views and would be the most entertaining person you guys would ever meet. She has a broken English accent because she is from Africa. She is from Kenya. So directly off the boat, she doesn't really understand sarcasm all that great. Her sense of humor is very trendy memes sometimes. There was this one time, like oh, it's an avocado. Thanks. Is when that was happening. That was her favorite saying for the longest time, not realizing that Africa accents are the best. Here's the thing, Toasty. You would think she'd have an African accent. I could never pinpoint what kind of accent it was because I always heard African accents. Like a Ugandan accent, that's what you're thinking of, right? Right? That's what you would think. Like, why are you running? What are you doing? That's not how my mom talks. It wasn't until Sunshine pointed it out at the family cookout this summer. She was just like, your mom sounds like she's Asian. And it clicked with me. I was like, that's what it's been this whole time. My mother is African, but she sounds like an Asian mom. Back in ancient days of 2013, watching KSI on YouTube, the Nigerian parents were always a treat. Yeah, my mom's not even Nigerian is the thing. She's Kenyan. So, close to Nigeria. But, actually, no. I have to pull up a map of Africa. Nigeria's in the center of Africa. Kenya's on the east coast, isn't it? Map of Africa by country. This site can't be reached. Google can't be reached right now? What? Africa. Yeah, Nigeria is the big one in the center, if I remember correctly. Right? Oh, that's the Dominican Republic of Congo. Or Congo? Where's Nigeria? Oh, yeah. Nigeria's on the west side. Kenya's all the way on the other side of the coast. It's over by the Horn by Ethiopia. Is where my mom is from. The Horn of Africa. Also, does Africa look like a rhino face to anybody? I think Russian accent is unbeatable. I love Russian accent. I love a broken English Russian accent. You want vodka, right? We get it. No worries. What you afraid of? It's just small fry. Not bad. You just do. I'm just like, I would follow anyone with a broken English Russian accent because I'm just like, they have the confidence that will just spur me to action. I don't know. I need a Russian friend. I need to find me a Russian friend just so they can like give me motivation. It wouldn't be like the best motivation either. They'd just be like, just do thing. It's fine. We figure out if not go right anyways. I keep thinking of TikTok audio with the accent that's, what's happening when I'm gonna taking the PlayStation? I don't think I know that audio. So why does stream have to dip at the very end again too? I'm sorry for all y'all who are trying to see this stream right now and it being a pain in the ass. I do wonder what this is gonna save, though. I wonder if it's gonna keep the title of the stream. And if it keeps the title of stream, it's gonna be da. I know that. That's da, right? That is da. Burpa. Maybe it's not da. I don't remember. I like da though. Da. Man, I love accents. Accents are great. Did I sidetrack myself from a conversation I was talking about again? I tend to do that. Please go back on the rebound. No, if you wanna be a diamond star, you better step up. Next rough patch, cue the reround node. My soul, the road to freedom can't be seen with downcast eyes. 10 feet tall and shake your fist to the sky. Refuse to die and let them make you small, cause they wanna be the sea. Convinced you're just a brick in the wall. Oh, I put it in meme room. Thank you, thank you. Actually, why did I open it up? I'll just check it up after stream because it'll kill my internet if I go to look at it right now. Which, ironically, my internet has been, or the signal has been pretty relatively decent until recently. Which might be cue to kill stream. So, I am back. I am hoping to stream Wednesday. Judging by how rough stream is still being, do you guys want to start? I should put a poll actually. Give me a sec. Hang in there, we're loading your activity. Oh, I can't make a poll because my upload, so I'm not connected to. Okay, it came up. Should Yuma start Scorn? Yes. Need to play game. No. Try to fix stream issues. Oh, stream-ish. That's try to fix stream. And then I noticed Levi isn't here today. No, wait for Levi. I'll allow you guys to put in some credits to this. I'll make it I'll make you want I'll make it so you have to use your credits a little bit more wisely. Keep that up for 3 minutes. We'll actually start with the next song so I can know when to look at it. It'll be 10 credits per vote, by the way. I'm just waiting for the song, that's all. La da 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 do 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 do. I listen to Demon Dice way too often. Also, thank you for letting me just play this music. Start poll. Oh, for good God, isn't that gonna... I should have probably started the poll anyways. Come on, poll. There it goes. Alright. Vote away! 10 credits per vote. Per extra vote. You can vote once right away. Oh, Sky, I am enthusiastic that you want to use Russian, but can we keep it to English, please? I appreciate it. 10 credits per extra vote, though. I want to play Scorn. I really do want to play Scorn. It is on my list. I'm just worried that it's not going to be entertaining if I play it right now with all the things going on. And we're not going to get the most out of it. I'll get the most out of it. I'll be playing it perfectly fine. But you guys won't be able to see it properly is going to be the only problem I have. And if that's the case, I want to make sure that that you guys still are able to see it properly. Unless you are willing to do the thing that I was saying earlier and just watch the VOD on YouTube. If you're here for the gameplay of it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, I'll stop with the Russian. No, you're okay. I do love it. And the only one that I'm not even there yet, but the one that I'll probably allow at some point might be Japanese. But that's because I am learning Japanese, and so that would be good practice for me. You know? But I'm not even there to speak fluent Japanese yet. Speaking of which, I do need to remember to do my Japanese lesson. It's almost 8:30. I need to do that before midnight, and I need to eat food too. So, Bexel, I must summon you because we are getting ready to end stream, buddy. I know you're going to protest. Careful with Russians, though. They're nuts. Generally, they're crazy. No, yeah, I know. Russians have this very laissez-faire attitude about life and doing things. They are genuinely afraid of nothing, it feels like. And I don't know if that's just the depiction of Russians through media or what that is, but my gosh, they're in the breed of their own. No, I know, buddy, I'm sorry. But Wednesday will be back up. Judging by how this poll looks, I keep it a mystery until poll ends. Yes, play. Only one person votes. Are my polls boring? I'm sorry. Alright, I'll play it. Can I see who voted? No, I can't see who voted. Hey Yuma, what's up with Persona? I see what you're doing. Wait, what's the quote? You know, I know that you're playing me, but you're right. Pixel, you bring up such a good point. Oh, Pixel, you saved it. You did save it. Aren't you a lucky little pumpkin? Guys, it's Persona's 30th anniversary. Guess what we got on the 20th anniversary? Persona 5. We'll most likely only be getting Persona 4 Revival. But I'm banking for Persona 6. They've already posted out so much art. They just recently had Persona Live in LA. Pixel's so proud of himself. They just recently got done with Persona Live in LA, which I'm so sad I didn't get to go. And you want to know the sad thing about it? The last day that it happened, I am following Atlas on Instagram. Clever Pixel. I am following Atlas on Instagram. However, I don't get a lot of Atlas stuff right away. I have to scroll down until I see an Atlas comment. No. First thing I see when I open Instagram to check my Instagram DMs is Atlas being like, "Thank you to everybody who came out and supported us with our first American Persona Live." And a single tear streamed down my face. If I didn't have to work the day tickets went up, I most likely would have been able to buy a ticket. Persona always works. That's such a smug face, too. I need a Yuma smug for you to use, buddy. I want one like the other one, where it's like the raised eyebrows and the squinting Anya eyes and that smile. That's what I want one to look like. But yeah, they just got done with Persona Live. It was a big event. They had Lynn. They had... Oh, I should see if they actually had the albums up. For Persona 6. Or not Persona 6, for Persona Live. Oh, I didn't think about that. Persona Live Awakens. let my phone catch up because it is slowing down my Wi-Fi with streaming for some reason. I remember one time during a year when my parents divorced and my dad was visiting me one day. He was about to leave for the day and I didn't want him to yet, so I trapped him by playing our favorite song at the time on the computer, and he said, "You son of a bitch," and he sat back down. That's exactly what Pixel just did to me. Oh man, they don't have one yet. But the songs apparently they played were Colors Fly High, Takeover, Last Surprise, Beneath the Mask, Blooming Villain, Searching for the Key, whatever song that is, that's from Tactica apparently, Ambitions and Visions from X, Rivers in a Desert, I Believe, Life Will Change, and then Hoshito Bokura To, which is the ending theme to Persona 5 Vanilla. And then the songs from Persona 3, because this was Persona 5 and Persona 3 Reload put together. They did The Meaning of Armbands, such a good one, Color Your Night, Don't, Full Moon, Full Life, When the Moon Reaches Out, which is a good song too, that's the doon doon doon, doo doo doo. Oh no, that's not that one. Is that Polonia Mall? I think that's Polonia Mall. Iwatodai Dorm, Reload, Mass Destruction, It's Going Down Now, Deep Breath, that's one of my favorite ones. Battle Hymn of the Soul, obviously the God Fight. It's the most important God Fight in all Persona. Literally is just a battle version of the Velvet Room theme. Burn My Dread, last battle version, not regular Burn My Dread. Memories of You. Want to Be Close. Oh no, there is! There is a... Oh! Persona 5 Live Tour 2024? More ahead? Released in 2025. It released March last year of 2025 is what it says. By Victor Entertainment. I'm going to add that. Oh, no. Okay, I know what this is. This was... Oh, I wonder if this tour from 2024 they just brought here to America. Oh, BRB. You can't end stream until I get back. Secretly leave stream so never ends and Pixel is happy. Yeah, sorry, that don't work on me. But Wanna Be Close was one of them, and then Deep Breath, Reincarnation was the other. Do I have this album as well? I do. I should listen to Revelations Persona Medley. I do know almost all this music from all the Personas. Here's the thing that I really love about the anniversaries of Persona. Pixel praising me is different. Good Bobby. Darn. JK. But I'm BRBing for real. Alright, bye Bobby. Pixel's like, what power do I have? What? I didn't ask for this. Oh, it is Karuma in Japanese, but it's Karma. It's just Karma in Japanese. Interesting. One of the things I really do like about Persona Anniversaries is we get to see Katone. Katone, what's her last name? Shinryo? Something like that. The female protagonist of Persona 3. We don't get to see her very often. And the fact that we actually get to see some content of her is great. They did new art styles, or no, new illustrations of all the Persona protagonists. So, the boy with the earring, Tatsuya, I forget the girl's name. I think her name is Maya. Katone, Makoto, Yu, and Ren, which is amazing. Pixel, Did your mommy and daddy ever tell you about the birds and the bees? Hey, don't make fun of Pixel if he didn't get the talk. I got the talk from my brother. My half-brother on my mom's side. Ooh, what does ta mean at the end? That is ta. I know that's ta. Because it looks like a ta. Burpa. Burpa. Sorry, excuse me. Whoa, what? I got the talk from Google. Well, I knew things long before I got the talk too, if that's what you mean. I'll have the talk with you, Toasty. They did? Question mark. Toast, Pixel's just looking at you, just like, I know what sex is. I don't know. I don't talk about it much. Okay, just making sure. From Google? He's so flabbergasted right now. He's like, are you okay? But yeah, Persona's 30th anniversary. Yay! I'm gonna be one of the happiest little boys in the entire world. However, I'm not banking that we're going to be having anything for Persona 6 anytime soon. So, I will maybe buy Persona 4 Revival just to play with Sunshine so I can show her Persona and what Persona is actually. But I don't think I'll ever play Persona 4 Revival outside of maybe that. And that's about it. Gonna give me the what, Yuma? Can't hear you real good. Can you get your mouth a little closer to mine? Pixel is present. I summoned Pixel. I can't be doing this right now. But yes. Fell over. He fell over. I kissed him so good. Dice. Oh my goodness. Alright. I gotta be going though. My throat is starting to hurt a little bit. I probably should not have pushed myself this hard today. Oopsies. But I should be back Wednesday. Wednesday, I'll see if I can. Kiss so good. They just fall over. I don't know if it's my breath or if I'm just a good kisser. I don't know if I'm a good kisser or not. Hydrate. Thank you, Pixel. But I'm gonna be working on some things on the side. So if you see a YouTube short go up, go give it a like, go give it a view. I would appreciate it. I'm gonna try to put some hard work into some edits and stuff coming up soon. And if you guys ever want to just edit my stuff too, you have full-on permission to do stuff. Just if you do make something, send it my way too, so I can put it up and hopefully get you the credit you deserve as well. So I can show you off, basically. Things must work the other way around here. Oh? Because something deaf stood up. Whoa. Sorry, Pixel. A single gold coin I'll pay for you to drink water. And a mountain from my mountain of wealth. What? Don't worry. I knew what he meant. I'll kiss that too for you there. Oh. No, I can't. I need to stop. I'm getting excited. My face is getting hot. Being a dark-skinned person, you can't see when somebody gets embarrassed. But my face is getting warm from the embarrassing, not the embarrassment, but also just like the overwhelming thoughts and stuff that are racing through my head. But then it's hitting my sinuses too, so my sinuses are getting hot. And it hurts. Toasty. It's too much. It's hurting. Alright, I'm done. You're easy to tease. I am an easy tease. Please, more. Don't you want to do more of it? I only whine and complain because that's what people want to hear, isn't it? Talking, never say why ain't the shock yet. There's no lyrics available for this one. This is the song I want to learn the most. So conceited, you say delete it, it's a bag of leaders. You sure want a piece of this, now fucking beat it. You look at me, sucker, success requires pain. Race to fame, what your rain, what's your fucking name again? Nah, you'll get more if you stream more. I'll stream more, don't worry. I was only gone because I couldn't stream, because I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk. Because I couldn't talk. So now that I can kind of talk, and the only thing that's really bad is the pressure in my face, I will stream. I'll be back up Wednesday. I would say I would stream 3 days in a week and see what that does. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today's Monday, right? Yeah, today's Monday. Okay, good. I don't know about that. I don't know about Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you think that's a good idea, we can try that. We'll try that this week, maybe. But I might be tired Friday, because I got a 3-day weekend coming up Friday. Not a 3-day weekend, a 3-day work weekend. This Friday, I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I work back-to-back Saturday and Sunday. I work a 4-10 shift, then I gotta get back up at 11. I know that's not that big of a deal, but if boss also is just like, hey, you did a good job yesterday, or if I notice when I leave that there's stuff to do, I might go in just a tad bit early. He sometimes asks me to come in early, just to make sure things run smoothly, which is what my job is, and I'm glad I'm given it, because I can't be home by myself with my thoughts, because they get bad. So, alright, I gotta go though. I've stayed. Good job, Pixel. You made me ramble way longer than I was supposed to. But get excited. Persona news is coming out. Hopefully there's something. I'll have some fragment stuff coming out soon. I will be working on stuff for YouTube. I will be... yeah, you know you did. I don't know how that gets me every single time. One of these times will just be like Persona. I'll be like, there is nothing about Persona anymore, Pixel. There's nothing more I can do. My job is complete. Good job. Scratches. Oh, what a perfect song to start leaving out on, though. But I have been Yuma, your interdimensional cute boy. I'll be signing off. See you next Wednesday. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, time to wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, yeah, time to wake up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sit down to writing Makakoto Bani Deki 9. Nothing but a black colored pencil, try to paint the sky. Wonder why every time message miscommunicated. Start to end, play pretend the feelings are reciprocated. I might koto about the hyogen sumaranai. Shinji's nash de yume or kakararanai. Suffering inside while chasing someone else's scenery. Cause at the times where I wanted to be, I was ticking by and I got sick and tired of ostentatious phrases and flattery. Lost in impatience and bored with the vagueness. It may just be another case of finding awakeness. Fame is a cheap disguise, people we idolize, taking the focus off our own lives. Somewhere along the line those fantasies ended. Quit seeing through rose-colored lenses and realized, if I was like halfway decent, I think I realized the right advice I need is wake up, wake up, wake up. Cause life has no ideal pieces, convinced it's fine if only in my imagination I forget how. But time and time again I always wind up getting let down. Wake up, if I was like halfway decent, I think I realized the right advice I need is wake up, wake up, wake up. Cause life has no ideal pieces, a fairy tale life where I find out the place that I belong is wrong. Reality, it comes down to me in an isolated room just dreaming. This kind of story reads like fabricated romance. I got conceited, exaggerating average moments. It's just my day-to-day life, really the same as before. I'm just older and tired, so gotta take my word for it. Take it back now, days of no direction, trajectory unknown me, perpetuated fiction when they told me how to be. Sketch a great adventure, bring it to life on paper. I never cared to wonder, could I look for something greater? Made to be and paid to be, sipping at a savory life. It made believe that I could leave it all behind until misbehaviory, just a touch of bravery. Run away another day, break out of this mind. If I was like halfway decent, I think I realized the right advice I need is wake up, wake up, wake up. Cause life has no ideal pieces, convinced it's fine if only in my imagination I